Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 18th of December, 2021, and welcome back to the channel. Had to do a little thinking there. What day is it? This year has gone like this, has it not? It's rocketed past. I can't believe it's already mid-December, virtually the end of December, right? When you get to like the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, you're so close to the 24th, 25th Christmas. Then you're so close to New Year's. Basically, December's a write-off. You got New Year's Day, that's a write-off. Then you're already halfway through January. The next thing you know, it's the end of next year. That's how fast life goes, folks. Like the little sands dripping through the hourglass, so too are the streams of our lives. Welcome to the stream. By the way, a little housekeeping straight off the bat. This is a YouTube stream. If you're watching on DLive, I'm doing the opposite. I'm going to urge you to come on down to, I'm going to say DLive, come on down to YouTube town. At some point, we may have to cut the stream on DLive as well. I'm not too sure how that's going to roll. I guess let me explain things first. Let me say hello to the chat though. It's Tim, me, and David. G'day Tim, how you doing? Howdy all. I see you there. If you like Christmas, smash that like button. I do see 4 likes and 6 viewers. If you do like Christmas, do me a solid and smash that little like-a-roo. David in the house. G'day David, how you doing, man? Good to see you too. Let me get a little swig here. So, the situation is, I've already received a gift from Shiloh. I've already received a Christmas gift. You might have seen the stream where it happened. She sent me a $250 gift voucher for a surf company called Surf Stitch. Stitch. I love that word. S-T-I-T-C-H. Stitch. Surf Stitch. And what did I get with that? It's in this black bag right here. I got a new wetsuit ready for next winter. I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm hoping to do that on this stream here and show you what the wetsuit looks like. Then I got a notification from her yesterday saying you should be home between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Well, I got news for you. It's just gone 7 minutes past 2 p.m. I'm home. I'm expecting a delivery from somewhere. And she said to prepare for this delivery, you should go and get a bottle of Coke, Coca-Cola. So I did, and I'm going to speculate that maybe she sent me some Jack Daniels to mix with the Coke, right? And if that's the case, we'll know when it arrives, because I got one ear open waiting for the door, and we'll bring it in and we'll open it here on the stream. Now, the reason I said maybe this might have to be a off DLive is because currently Shiloh Rose is banned off DLive. Now, I'm streaming to DLive right now. Hello, DLive. I'm also streaming to Facebook, Twitch, Trovo, Picato, VK.com. The other ones are down the bottom here. No Live, Nemo TV, Africa TV. I'm streaming everywhere, but this predominantly is a YouTube stream. So if you want to chit-chat with me, you want to be here and have a conversate, I suggest you come on down to the YouTube machine. I'm there right now. You can find me as Gives a Minute. If you want in on this chat, bam, we'll be here right now for you. And I appreciate that. In the chat, Hendrik, hello, the H-Man. How you doing, man? Good to see you on a Saturday afternoon. TKK, Gives, you can actually chat on a platform that works. You can actually chat on a platform that works. You can actually chat on a platform that works? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But hello skis. Give a little cheers out for users. What? And David 2010, I can't wait to see what you get. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued as well. I'm ready for it. The thing is, and this is the thing, right? It could happen in the next 20 minutes. It could happen in the next 4.5 to 5 hours. I've just got to be here between 2 and 7. So this could be a lengthy stream. It may well be. And the reason... Okay, so what I had planned, I figured it might be a good time to hear from Shiloh about this banning. So I'll put this out there. She got banned from DLive. She doesn't know what she did. They haven't told her. It's been 2 weeks. She's submitted tickets. She's submitted emails. Not a single response has come through. So she doesn't know why she's been banned. Here's the other thing. me as a streamer, I cannot give her a platform on a platform she's been banned. So yes, we're currently streaming on DLive, but if this stream goes on to the point where Shiloh says, hey, I wouldn't mind coming in and expressing my thoughts, well then we'll kill it on DLive and we'll just run it here on YouTube. Or sorry, we'll keep it rolling on all the platforms, but we'll take DLive out of the mix. It's very simple to do. If you don't use Restream, you bloody well should. It's a cracking program. I'm not endorsed by them. I hope to get endorsed by Restream. That'd be a great endorsement. Imagine giving you guys coupon codes. Gives them a minute. I'm gonna hit them up. I've got all these platforms that I'm restreaming to right now. This is the package I pay for. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Don't know what I just did. I just refreshed the. Is that a new thing? Zoom down, pull down to refresh the page. Oh, okay, that's a new thing. I did update my iOS just recently. So I can just slide the DLive slider off, and bam skitty bam, we won't be on DLive anymore. So currently we're all over the place, all over the shop, but we will stop that if Shiloh Rose wants to use this platform or this stream as a sounding off board to express her dissatisfaction. I've already expressed my dissatisfaction about what DLive has done. And here's the thing, I'll do it again super quickly. I believe if you've done something wrong, you should be told what that thing is that you've done. I also believe from knowing Shiloh, if she's done something wrong and they explain it, she's not going to be a, I'm going to swear here, she's not going to be a duck about it. She's going to say, all right, thank you for letting me know. First offense, this is the reason that happened. I got this and that and this and that, and that's why I did whatever I did. Can I cop a warning? And there's the conversation. But so far, there's only been a banning. There's been no conversation. No one's explained it to her. And the other thing is, I'm not expecting an explanation to me, but I know that Shiloh will explain to me. So we'll get it secondhand through her and out through me. But that's why I wanted to offer her a chance right here on this very stream to express her dissatisfaction about what happened. If you like dissatisfaction and you like what happened, smash that like button. I see 7 watching and I see 5 likes. Please do me a solid for Christmas time. If not for me, for old Saint Nick, smash that like button. It does tickle the algorithm in a fanciful way. In the Chisel chat, with a dodgy prostate, you'd be streaming everywhere. This is true. That reminds me, we should hit that up. We'll do that in a second. How's the temp down there near the water? It's 34 up in the Shire. TKK, dude. It's a hot day today, 31, but there is a nor'easter kicking. The nor'easter has been on all day. I heard it last night when I was sleeping, and it's been blowing all day. Garbage conditions, no surfing, no activities. I did see someone out there faffing around in it this morning, and I was like, that's keen. I personally, well, if it was a waiver day, I'd be out there faffing and trying to get something in that slot, but not on a... When I'm not doing a waiver day, I'm not going to fight with that garbage. But there was a gentleman out there cracking it this morning, and I was like, yeah, props to you, buddy. That's keen, hey. There's Charlotte in the chat. Hey, Charlotte. Good to see you. Hello. Let's bring the chat up so we can all play along. Good to have you, Charlotte. So I was just explaining, I'm not too sure how much you heard from that, but I was just explaining today's stream. It's an option for you to come on and express what you want. If you want to. You don't have to, of course. For that matter, or in that matter, anybody else is welcome to call in, right? We'll go to a call in. If anybody wants to call in and have a conversation, it doesn't have to be about this situation. It can be about anything. But if it's Shiloh, we will end it on DLive and we'll just keep it rolling everywhere else. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I'm keen to take this blue pill. I don't know about you yahoos. The Queen is here. Let me crack this blue pill out. What we're doing here, something we've been doing. Actually, we started it here on YouTube, but I'm gonna grab these pills. And I'm gonna tell you about them a little skis. This is Caruso's Prostate Easy Max. This is a natural remedy to reduce the size of one's prostate. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into how this works and what's in it because we've done it a lot. But what I am doing, I'm making myself accountable by popping a pill on every stream. This is a 90-day program. I'm already, well, this is my 3rd rack. I'm already 3 racks in, and I got to tell you, and this is daily, a daily dosage. I've not seen a difference at all. Nothing. Not even like a strange colored pea, or you know when you eat asparagus? I personally love it. You eat the asparagus, and then like the first time you take a slash after that, it's like, ooh. ooh, musty. And then you look at it and it's all like, sort of like, it's not normal. I'm not going to go into the details, but I like that, right? I kind of gets a little kick. Like that's another bonus of eating asparagus. Well, with these, I'm not suggesting they're asparagus, but there's no results. There's no change. I've been up peeing all night. No difference. But I am going to keep myself accountable. Let's pop one here on the blue skis. The blue pill. Prostate Easy Max from Caruso's. The C stands for scam. Scam. The C is capital, just to make it more cam. Scam on the camera. By the way, my camera's slightly different today. I'll explain what I've got in a second. So, this delivery may come at any time. I'm just saying, it could have come right there when I was eating that, but it didn't. But it could come at any time, right? It could be a... I've got to keep my ear peeled. I'm going to put this back down here. It's a little token reminder that I'm doing this on every freaking stream. We've been doing it on D-Live. I did it in Adelaide and blah, blah, bling, blong, blang. Hendrik, the Queen is here. Hey, Tim, miss you, Charlotte. TKK, miss all of you, David. Charlotte brings happiness and a warmth in every new live stream. This is true. This is very true. She does indeed. Very much. Charlotte, I'll be... put this straight down the line. I miss you on D-Live. It's not the same without you there. We were asking about whether we should change the Rose Giver on D-Live. If you're not there, Rose Giver, no, yes, no. The resounding results was leave it as Rose Giver. So we did. Tell you what I've just bought, folks. Just a little side note. I just got a small rig GH5 cage. Do you want to know what that is? Let me show you. Let's go over here to the YouTube machine or the Google machine. If you just go, I guess if you go small rig GH5 cage. Hey, where's my camera? I'm talking about my GH5 cage and my camera's... What the heck is going on with this? Hold on a second, folks. Wow, that's weird. Oh, what? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Wow, that's weird. Oh, you know why that is? I know why that is. Okay, hold on a second. Hold your horses. Get back in the box. Get back in the box, you little bugger. What are you doing out of the box? Why'd you do that? I know why that is. I didn't scale to inner bounds. Is that still a thing on OBS? And then I grabbed the wrong handle. You really suck. Scale to inner bounds. Is that still a thing on OBS? Damn, I thought that was fixed ages ago. Okay. Well, there we go. That's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, this is what I just bought on, and I've received already a little Christmas gift to myself. The Small Rig GH5 cage. Now, why have I got something like this? Pretty simple, actually. I'll tell you in a second once this loads and you get to see what it looks like. It looks like this. Can we make that larger? So this is what it sounds like. It's a cage that goes around the GH5. And there's not much to see there, but basically what that enables you, it gives you way more in and out features, 1/4 inch threads, 3/4 inch threads, multiple different ones. Everything that you would normally use on the GH5 is still accessible, but it's got a cage. So when I'm doing my IRL streams, and we had this example, I guess, in Murray Bridge last week, it went from daytime to nighttime, and I went to put my light on, and apparently I'd broken one of the cold shoes on my light, so there was no way to attach the light and the microphone to my dual band, double-armed cold shoe. But if I had have had the Small Rig GH5 cage, I could have just screwed it into one of the multiple of holes all around this thing. So that's what I've got. Now I can put in... Now when we're IRLing, I can go, yeah, my microphone's already on. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Bang on with the little screw into the light and off you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What was that noise? I mean, it could have been the delivery, but it sounded like the house settling. Glad you kept it. Shiloh Rose. Yes, I'm glad we did too. The Rose Giver. Charles Brown. What's up, Gives and Givers? How you doing, man? By the way, I believe you come across from D-Live. Not that I do this very often, but if you're watching on D-Live, please go backwards in time. No, just reverse your vehicle. You were parked up at D-Live. You were enjoying it. I appreciate that. Normally I'd be there as well, but you know, this stream could go either way, I guess. So I'd like you to put your car in reverse, remove the handbrake, glance over your shoulder for your blind spot, and then start backing up and wind up in YouTube at Gives a Minute, because then you can hang out with us on the stream. Because, like I said, if Charlotte does want to call in, then there'll come a point where we can't do this on DLive. The rule on DLive is you cannot give a banned person the platform. So I couldn't interview anybody that's been banned off DLive on DLive. I can do that anywhere I want elsewhere. That's why I'm saying this is on DLive right now, but we're still clear unless Charlotte says, I really want to call in, then we do that. 3:52 to 4:52 is the new delivery window. Oh, that's a fair way away. Okay, cool. So precise. So that's cool. Well, I'll tell you what. Being crazy my way, David, from car being stolen to heart issues from Jab. Yeah, Drumzilla in the house. What? James, good timing, dude. I was going to say, James, by the way, have you downloaded the photos yet? I hope you have. If not, I'll re-upload them. But do you mind if we take a look at some of them here on the stream? I sort of said I'd talk a little about Adelaide and what we did, and then I could show some of the photos. For those that don't know, James Drumzilla Emming in the chat right there is the man who booked me to go to Adelaide to photograph his Playmazing installations of the Compan playground equipment in various locations across the state. This would be, I believe, I'm going to say the third time, might be the fourth time we've done this, James. It's either the third, it's definitely not the first, definitely not the second. I'm drawing a haze whether it's the third or fourth time. But either way, we used to do this quite regularly, but then COVID came and said, no, all of you are doing nothing for a long while. And so we got one in. We got it in. I reckon we got in there. So busy. Can I try today? Try again today, James. It probably won't work today. I'll probably have to re-up them. That's cool. I'm so congested and creepy, I don't have much of a voice. Okay, understood. Have you heard anything about the car, Charlotte, and how is your heart? Yeah, there you go. That's no good, Charlotte. I hope you sort everything out. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple things here. Charlotte had her car stolen. A lot of her equipment for her job was pinched at the same time. She had heart conditions after the jab, quite a long ways after the jab, but still jab related. And she's been banned off DLive with no explanation. Before all that, she was the target of very, I'm going to say, degenerate trolling. Like, the trolling against her was just ridiculous and offensive, outlandish, confusing, and pathetic. The trolls that were responsible for that, you got to take a good, long, hearty look at yourself and work out what you're doing. What's your existence? If that's what your existence is based around, you got a lot of learning to do in life. Yeah, and I can't understand why people would troll someone in a chat. Like, I've always said, I'll take it, right? I don't mind the trolls. Well, it's not true. I get upset with it as well, but I can definitely get that mosquito. I can certainly handle some troll activity, and in many ways, it might even be warranted against me. Sometimes I might say some things that people might get upset with, and then their only reaction back is to troll me. I get that. But to troll someone in a chat, not a streamer, just a handle, that's the most strangest thing. I would not have thought that would be a thing before I began live streaming. So the idea is that because she supports me, she gets trolled. That's ridiculous, right? You can choose to support whoever, whenever, wherever you damn well choose in life, and no one can tell you otherwise. Yet they troll her because of that. Go figure. It should be coming at me, right? The trolling should be angled right at me. I should be copping it hardcore. And I do, but they also give it to her. Just baffling. Rough trot. Yeah, totally, right? Charles, I don't get a notification for you on YouTube, but I did on DLive. Sometimes YouTube notifications come about an hour after. Is that right? YouTube, you sneaky little buggers. I mean, that's probably a way that they try to push you to do longer form streams, maybe? I don't know. Charlotte, I got the car back. What? After they trashed it, stole the tires, battery, and walked all over it. Even ripped the glove box door off the... I don't know what that C word is, but hello. Wow, you got it back? I didn't know that. Gotta go, Paul is calling. Hey, James, can I show the photos? You didn't answer. I'm going to assume you're going to be okay with it. Okay, if James has already left, I'm going to assume he's okay with me showing the photographs because he did say I should put them up socially. But the thing is, he hasn't even seen them yet. So like, I don't know. James, are you okay if I show the photos? Hugs. Yeah, dude, Charlotte, that's terrible. That's cool, man. Later. Okay, cool. He said cool. Okay, so we'll show the photos. But I guess before we do that, should we open up the wetsuit, Charlotte? I've got the wetsuit here. I haven't opened it. Should we open up the... You've already given me a Christmas gift. You already gave me a freaking wetsuit. I mean, I've already got a wetsuit from you. So I don't deserve anything else. But yet, there it is, coming between 352 and 452. I mean, I want to open the wetsuit and have a look at it. I just want you to be cool. Actually, am I allowed to open the wetsuit before Christmas? It's a Christmas gift. Ooh, tricky. I don't know if I'm allowed to open that. I'll wait and see what Charlotte says. I don't want to breach any terms here. Any terms. I'm sure they're rad. Well, I'm stoked on them. Needless to say, my vacuum was gone. The leash from my dead dog over 20 years was in the car, and they still took that too. Oh my goodness. Open it. Okay, I'll open it. I'll open it. But isn't that strange? So they used your car for a job, right? They bashed into something, stole something, crash and enter, and then they just trashed your car. What kind of a planet do we live in, folks? What kind of a planet do we live on? I'm going to grab this wetsuit. It's in this black bag right here. I'm a real dirtbag, it says. I'm a real dirtbag. It says, I'm not for the recycling bin. Remove my seal. There's a seal in here? Arr, arr, arr. And any labels, then put me in with your food scraps and garden waste instead. Before long, worms will be eating me for breakfast and I'll be growing your more plants. So this is combustible? I mean, you definitely can't eat it now, but interesting. Interesting, folks. Woo-wee, wow, woo-wee. What was that that fell out? It says premium, more sustainable ocean goods, Project Blank. This is the manufacturer of this suit. With this order, you have planted 1 tree. You've removed 1.5 or 1.2 kilos of ocean rubbish, and you've offset 10 kilograms of carbon. That's a very thick card. They put rubbish tires on it the way they're too big and broke the tire rods or whatever they are called. I had to pay for towing to get it home, $300, and even can't drive. They took the tags off too. I had to pay for a new one if I decided to keep it on it. Oh my goodness. That's outrageous. And look, throughout all that crap, Shiloh has still been donating and contributing. Amongst all this crap that she's been given, she's still giving herself. And she cops a ban on DLive. Now, I'm not saying she didn't deserve the ban. We don't know that. Not even she knows that. They haven't said anything. Imagine just getting a ban. Imagine waking up and you were banned on DLive. You would think you'd be told why. And the more I think about it, the angrier I get at that. If you get a ticket from the cops, they tell you what the infringement was. No seatbelt. Speeding. Parked illegally. Ran the red. You get told, right? Why does it not work like that on DLive? Of all the things to not... X tag doesn't mean porn. M tag means mature. There's just... Gets me frustrated, right? So just a little heads up too, this wetsuit will not be used until winter next season. Right now it's summer. But this has got me prepared for next winter. Hell yeah. It's a 4.3 too, it's a thicker one. I normally rock the 3.2. This is a 4.3. Does feel thick too. Oh, it smells nice too. Oh, it's got red lining. It's sexy. When I pop my collar out, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's red on the inside entirely. No, it's not. Bugger. It says here, Aqua patent pending. Solvent free for more harmful solvent. No more harmful solvent chemicals in your neoprene products. Aqua-based laminated glue. Not like the traditional solvent-based glue. The aqua-based lamination glue is solvent-free, eco-friendly, solvent-free. Pretty cool. Pretty nondescript wetsuit. Project Blank. I guess that is a blank project. It's just a straight-up black wetsuit. That's the back. This is the front. You can tell because it's got the knee pads right there on the knee section. That's where your leg goes through. And surprise, surprise, that's where the other leg goes through. Hell yeah. That's where you put your ass. Nice and soft padding. Cool, cool, cool. I just want to tell you how it feels. I don't want to do any of the detailed reviews. I don't want to go into all the ins and outs. I just want to tell you how it feels. And I can tell you how this feels. Feels good. Feels good. Fast forward a few months, they have keyed and come take away. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah. Yeah. They dusted for prints. Johnson's in the house. G'day, Johnson, all the way over from D-Live Machine. He backed up his vehicle. How you doing, Johnson? It's a beautiful world we live in. Sweet romantic place. Beautiful people everywhere. The way they show care. It's very nice. That's very nice, Johnson. I'm assuming you're angling that at Shiloh, right? That's very kind. And the opposite of that is the trolls and the theft, right? This does look good. How's the zip action? Got a little... Oh, it's actually closed. I can't unzip it yet. You know what? I'm not gonna unzip that. I'm gonna do that on a video when I first wear this in the winter next year. I'll actually, because it is actually sealed there with the zip. I was gonna just check the zip action out, but I'll do that on a video. But yeah, it looks really good. Project Blank, and I'm gonna connect with these guys as well and see if I can't sort of, you know, maybe hook up an endorsement as well. But for the time being, or for the next winter being, that's got me sorted for winter. That's cool. Thank you so much, Charlotte. That's really, really generous, really kind. And I'll have to deal with the non-rubbish later on. Very kind. Charles, so if you die in that wetsuit, will worms be able to eat through it too? That was just the packaging it came in, you sneaky little bugger. Trying to get everything eco-friendly, degradable. Very cool. It is very nice. Very, very stoked. Thank you again, Charlotte. It's really kind of you. Shall we take a quick look at some of the photographs that I took over in Adelaide? Now, if we do this, just bear in mind, you're just seeing photos of playground equipment, but you know, that's what I was there for. So let me just do this and, hey. I see 9 watching and only 7 likes. If you like wetsuits and you like surfing, do me a solid and smash that like button, hey? Hey? Go on, tip it, tinkle it, twipple that little like button. The old algorithm will be your friend. So let me bring up the actual folder that I've sent James, and you can see it as well. Where is it? It's going to be on my desktop because you've got to upload it again. Let me just grab it here. Well, where is it? Social. Okay. Let me just... do you want to see all of them? I guess you can see all of them. Oh, did that open up in Photoshop? I don't want to open up in Photoshop. I want to open up in... There's 116 photographs. I don't know if you want to see all 116. I guess we can go through them pretty quick. Open with preview. That'll do. Shiloh, if you ever get the names of those involved, let me know. Payback is enjoyable. I wouldn't want to encourage that kind of activity, but you do what you do. You do what you will do when you will do it where you do it. I'm not here to encourage those kind of activities. But then again, life is funny, isn't it? Not funny ha-ha sometimes. Funny, you know, the way things twist, the way things turn. I agree, Tim. The whole thing they've done to me in my head would make a great movie. It'd be a good film, that's for certain. A relative is very nasty friends down that way. Okay. Let me show you this then. This is the preview. Let me make that full screen, I guess. Okay. Oh, that didn't even make it full screen. Ah, you little sucky suck. Okay, so what we've got here is playground equipment. And these are the photographs that I took of the playground equipment. This is James's installations. So he employs me, yeah, like I said, once a year or not thereabouts. And these photographs then get used in not only his promotion for because his company's called Playmazing, but the brand of equipment is called Compan with a K. You might see the logo of a little man in the star position. They're from Denmark, but they're globally distributed. And James is the South Australian distributor, head of, for this company. And so he installs, and they want to see the installs. And then they use these as a promotion for themselves. And I love shooting this stuff. I love shooting outdoors with flash. And so all these I shoot with flash. If you're interested to ask any questions, did that just go smaller? I thought they were all going to be opened up large. So we'll go through them relatively quick, I guess. That one looks level. H-Man, I was going to ask, but it's Charlotte telling me level. Okay, so we got a few little horizontal levelers up in the chat. Maurice, how you doing, man? Wetsuit bragging. Pre-ordered one in October and won't get it until January. Suits are scarce in some parts of the East Coast USA. By the way, Maurice, hello. How you doing? Really? There's a scarcity on wetsuits? I mean, that sucks to hear because it's your winter time. I don't even need that yet. That's the other thing. That's going to sit on not on the floor. That's going to sit behind my television. It's where I keep my wetsuit for a long while. That sucks to hear, dude. Okay, so these are all going to need to be zoomed in. I do love that kind of shot where there's a foreground in blur and then the actual focus in the background. Same equipment there. And same equipment there. So this one was important to get the rock formations that are also part of the install there. Those rocks in the background. Then we moved to... Oh, that's the same park there. So all this stuff is James installs. And the same park there, different shot, slightly different shot. That's a brand new swing seat. So he wanted a detailed shot of that. And okay, so this is a different park now, and we had a bunch of school children here that we had to wait for them to remove themselves. It was like we got there just as they were wrapping up, which is pretty handy. And this was obviously an all wood install, and I love these ones to shoot. I love them. You can see the flash I guess you can spot it, but there's a flash underneath the hood there doing its thing. And this is part of the swing set. That is like a little xylophone, I guess. And to show the detail of the wood, of course, you've got to light that sucker up. I do like lighting the sucker up. I have 3 speed lights on each one of these shoots. James is really handy. He's like a mobile light stand. He does know where to position them, walking around and hitting the things that need detail. It's always good when your client knows exactly what they want. And they can tell you. This one here, we cleaned the track, the road there, the children's road. We cleaned that ourselves. We probably should have taken. We didn't do it on this one, but we could have taken a leaf blower. I was going to say a whistle blower. Take a whistle blower. This is a little petrol Bowser. I like that. It's cute. James needed that one shot. That was a new install. And there's a couple more shots of that swing. Who did that? TKK. I see a super chat. Got my eye caught. That distracted me. We should hear a Streamlabs notification come through any moment now. TKK. I'm gonna pretend I didn't.
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Steak? Money's too tight for steak? TKK, no message? Just a super chat with a little gif. Thank you, man. Thank you, TKK. Appreciate you, man. Money's too tight for steak. Thank you, dude. Very kind. So yeah, we definitely needed to clean the what do they call that? The rubber mat. Same. See, this is interesting. 2 different shots of the same thing, but they both look very, very different. So I just like to get multiple angels. A little trampoline inlet, a little inset trampoline action there. We lit the background up. This is when we didn't see this in the distance. See that thing in the distance, the basketball hoop? We didn't light it up, and then we lit it up. And then we cloned out the flashes off the concrete. Hell yeah. This one here, again, no lights inside the tower in the distance. And then the comparison, lights in the tower. See? No light, lights in the tower. No cut of meat. I ate it. I was hoping for a cut of meat. I ate it all. TKK. So yeah, I do like setting up the remote flashes. That's my thing. Oh, this is the greatest park ever, folks. This is down Beachport. This was a brand new install of a pretty, I guess a large install, right? A pirate ship. And we lit that up with 3 flashes. And it was beautiful. And it was a spectacular day. It was a good 2.5 hour drive down there. Very, very beautiful part of the country. You go through the Coorong Peninsula down there in South Australia, Kingston SE, Robe. We also went to the Woke Wine Cutting and had a look at that. That was pretty rad. I should have showed you this video of me slipping over as well. That was funny. There is some detail of the pirate ship and all of its glory, and then I got underneath it and lit that sucker up so you can see what the kids can... I guess that's the stowaway, right? The little bunk underneath it there. And the kids can play in there and have a great time. And that's what we did. I did that with the flashes. I really enjoyed that stuff. Then I got up on top to see if we could spot the ocean from, you know, a ship ahoy, land ahoy kind of thing. Get the ocean in there. Some detail shots of the ocean and how you can still see it through the actual piece. CC would like that. Right on, Coin Captain would dig this park. Yeah, he'd be like, I like that Beachport one. And yeah, what a beautiful place, you know? Like, can't quite tell from that photo, but it was quite windy. There was actually a fair bit of swell rolling in there. I was looking at some waves coming through, thinking there's a long wave to be had out there. A long paddle to get to it too. Little binoculars there. So this is day 2, by the way, folks, of the shoot. Did 3 day or 2.5 days. I didn't charge James for a full 3rd day because we spent most of this day traveling, so I charged him for 2.5 days. That was the agreement. And there's, you probably can't tell, but I've lit that up with a bunch of splashes just to catch, well, you probably can tell, there's a little sparkle off each of these. See where the rope joins in? There's a little sparkle, a little highlight. That's because I've lit it up with the flashes. That's what I like to do. And we've got another shot there looking down the pirate ship, underneath the pirate ship. Nicely designed. Designed? Yeah, nicely designed. And there's some more angels of that. Some detail shots. And now this thing, a little climbing frame. Not little by any stretch, a very large climbing frame. Kids can get tangled up and break all their bones. I always find that funny. Like when I was a kid, it was very, very difficult to get a skate park put in because of the dangers of what skate parks meant. You know, anybody could break their arm. You could break more than an arm falling through one of these things, but I guess the times have changed. Little detailed shot there in the foreground, some leaf action. And a lovely little rowboat, a little pirate boat. James lit up flashes on that one for me. Good place to release the Kraken on top of the pirate ship after hours style. I see you, Shiloh. I see you. A little playground equipment there. What's that called? A little roundabout? A little roundabout activity. In the background, some artwork, a mural. Some kind of artwork. And also some flying fox action. So this was a lovely park. I really enjoyed being down there. We had a lovely lunch. There's a dolphin. Flipper. Hello, Flipper. And I think this is the last shot we took down there. Or it might be this one here. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the next day. This is the last day of shooting. This is like a dinosaur. A merry-go-round, that's what it's called, merry-go-round. These are like dinosaurs. Hey, I saw an interesting post this morning. How do we know what dinosaurs sounded like if we had no one around to hear them? Trippy, right? How do we know what dinosaurs sounded like if we don't know anyone that existed when they were around? We assume they sounded like roar, and the bird ones going, but we weren't there to hear it, and no one's been around to survive it and record it. Very good question. Look at that, it's like a dinosaur with its tongue sticking out, right? Maybe they studied their larynx. Maybe they did. No, but only the bones survived, not the larynx, surely. I mean, you might have a point there, Shiloh. You might have a point. They studied their larynx. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is not even these photos James just wanted for, what did he tell me? He told me something. This is an all wood installation, and I think we just wanted to document how the wood is handling deterioration, like over the years. But I love shooting against wood, like just gives you that beautiful, you know, the textures, my friend, the textures. And that little hut there was lovely. Little, oh, these are cool little, what are they, little beetles? Giggle Pickles, yo Gigs, how you doing? Coming over there from the D-Live machine, reversing your vehicle into the YouTube garage. Nice to have you, nice to see you, nice to know you. Pertsky as well, what? Pertsky, hey Siri, what time is it in Berlin?
In Berlin, Germany, it's 4:44.
It's 4:44 in the AM. Go to sleep, Perdsky. Crikey. Good to have you there, man. Look at that little beetle. That's Paul McCartney. There's Yoko Ono. Whoopsie. And yeah, yeah, James just wanted me to document the deterioration of these, I guess. So I did. And this is another park. This is, I guess this is Nope. I was going to say Brighton. No, it's not. This is somewhere down Anzac Highway on the way to Glenelg. And we wanted to document the lovely artwork on the ground there. That's an install, a feature. Oh, a little fitness equipment there. Yo, Rick, how you doing, man? Rich Santic, how you going? Sometimes it amazes me how they deduce some things about dinosaurs but can't get the weather correct 6 hours out. I'll pay that, dude. I'll pay that. How you doing, by the way? Just sliding in there. Do me a solid if you've slid on in. I see the giggles, I see Rich, and I see Perdsky. Do me a solid. If you like sliding in, slide onto that like button and smash it with a like. That'd really help me out with the rhythmic and the other arithmetic. So this is some fitness equipment. This is pretty cool, this thing. You hop on it and you start riding and the screen comes on and you can touch your phone against it and it Bluetooths all your activity from there onto the phone. Pretty damn sweet, right? I mean, this is a playground equipment. Sits out there in all weather and it's computerized. Like, that's pretty cool. Had to wait for a kid to get off this one. We didn't want to boot him off, but we almost had to. Now we're down in Glenelg. We did a live stream from around here, folks. I walked past this and showed it to you. I hope you saw my drunken rantings on Ben's stream the other day. Charlotte didn't, I guess. But yeah, you appreciate the apology. Like I said, not needed, but I appreciate you offered it anyway. So this is very, very difficult down there to shoot because there were so many kids faffing around and they were getting ready to use the equipment, but we had to get in there and get out quick. Actually, it was pretty cool. The school teacher said at one point she came over and said, I'm about to unleash like 60 kids on this equipment. So how much longer do you guys need? And we're like, actually, I'm from Turkey. Actually, we've just finished. So we were good to get out at that point. But that's Glenelg. You would have seen that on my live stream. Down the bay, mate. Spotlight search, get out of there. Yeah, the bay, mate. Glenelgskis. My old stomping grounds, my old home. I miss it. And this is now Brighton. And this is the last park we shot. Very cool equipment down there on the Brighton. That's next to the Brighton Oval, I guess. I cloned out a lot of the bark. We didn't clean it again, but I cloned it out with the old clone stamp tool in Lightroom. Just press S and off you go. It's pretty simple. And I didn't really fix the flash on that one, but that's okay. It's all good. And we've got some lovely little secondary slide action. At one point, we shoved a light into the tube there on the tunnel, and all it did was light up the graffiti. And so James said, "Nah, we don't want to highlight the graffiti that some tools put in there." I believe this is the last. Yeah, that's the last shot, folks. And that's what I did. That's what I did in Adelaide. They're the photographs. I took them. That's the playground equipment. It's called Compan. James's company is called Playmazing. If you want to search him up, you want to go and see what he's all about, you can do that. Or I could even do it for you. You know what? I'm going to do that for you. Let me find it for you. Let me grab you a little... Where is it? Let me show you what it's all about. We go to Playmazing. Playmazing. I guess it'll come up as a search term. This is James's company. And... it is looking like this. Playmazing is founded on fun and smiles. Create some happiness today. What we offer: design services, supply, installation, rubber surfacing, maintenance and repairs, playground maintenance, soft fall solutions. Some of the products. Now these are the products straight out of the Compan site. And this is where you'd contact if you wanted to. What I'll do, I'll make it easy for you. I'm all about making it easy for you. I'm going to put it in the chat. If anybody wants to see what James's channel, James's company is all about, there's the little linky poop in the chisel chat, playmazing.com.au. Now, that's what I did in Adelaide. James books me to go and do that. I also did the live streams while I was there. That was separate. We did a Jack Daniels live stream. We did Glenelg IRL live stream. We did a Murray Bridge. I did one by myself in Murray Bridge, walking over the bridge. I'm pretty damn certain I'm the first and only person to live stream walking over the Murray Bridge, and that's on YouTube. I put them up, changed the thumbnails, and they're getting views, which is pretty cool. That was fun, Bo. That was fun, though. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy catching up with James. We might have drunk too much. I'm not going to lie. We might have drunk too much. It was very strange. We didn't really... I was going to say we didn't hit it until after work. No, that's not true. The first night we hit it. I feel like the second night we didn't hit it, but the first night we hit it. Either way, whatever we did, I didn't get a hangover until like well and truly late in the week. James got hangovers every time, and he was, I feel crap. How come you don't feel crap? I don't know, man. I don't know why I don't feel crap. We drank the same. Then it got me on the last... It wasn't the last day, it was the second last day. I woke up with a killer hangover. I was like, yep, all right. So in my instance, it was an accumulation of hangovers, whereas James got little snitbits each day. I just got it like, nup, yep, there it is. And I was like, And then I did an IRL stream. That was the Murray Bridge one. Got a couple of long necks and went down the river. TKK, I wish Cronulla had this relaxed vibe of Glenelg. I think we're too fast-paced up here for that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel you. Cronulla needs it. Yeah. Rich, live streams were awesome. Murray Bridge swim was my favorite. Thank you, Rich. Me too, man. Me too. I really enjoyed that stream. Really enjoyed doing it. Really enjoyed being a part of it. And really enjoyed the quality of it as well. It was... That blew me away in total. Adelaide, like South Australia... Well, not South Australia, but definitely Adelaide. It had so many 4G towers. There wasn't a time where I was out of a tower. It was bizarre. I was like, this is cool. Like, we've got so much connectivity here. I mean, I never noticed it when I lived there because I didn't really rely on that kind of tech back then. But nowadays, I certainly, whenever I go to do a live stream, an IRL, I always check the location. I got this phone app called Oz Phone Towers, and you just put in the location and then it tells you what the towers are and how far they spread, like how the coverage. And in Adelaide, in the city or in the suburbs, it was everywhere. There were overlapping towers everywhere. Certainly down the bay, like Glenelg and I guess like West Beach and all that area, there was towers up the wazoo. There was never a gap in the tower. Like there was never a spot where you'd be like, maybe it won't work there. There was always like the way that the chart shows you kind of comes out like a semicircle, and they were overlapping everywhere. It was really cool. I only caught the Murray Bridge one. It was very chilled. Yeah, cheers, Pertsky. Yeah. I'm glad you caught some of it though. I'm glad you could catch some of it. Hey, so we've got an hour until the delivery is slated to be here. How about I go and get a beer in the meantime? I mean, heaven forbid it's a Saturday. I could drink beer as well. I mean, could does anybody want to call in? Put that out there. Does anybody want to call in? And if you do, that'd be handy because you could handle the stream while I go and get a beer. And now this is strange. I see 11 viewers watching, yet I see 12 likes. That math doesn't add up, but I'm liking it. Thank you for twinkling my like and twitching and twappling and tackling it. I'll hit this up though. If you're watching this stream and you're not on YouTube, right? If you're not on YouTube, but you're watching this, and I know that there are places that people are watching because I see the numbers here, you might want to come over to YouTube. Just find me. I was going to say, just check the homepage. I'll be there on the carousel. No, I will not. There isn't even such a thing. Go to YouTube. You know the URL, YouTube, right? It's where you can be a broadcaster, kind of. Go there and then just search for Gives a Minute. Gives a Minute, and you'll find me. And that way you can converse with me. You can have a little chit chat. You can chin wag with this. But if you're watching it like on Facebook and stuff and you're putting comments in the Facebook chat, hey, I'm just not seeing them. I'm not even noticing that it's happening. All I'm seeing is the number, but I'd like you to be over here with me on the stream. I always enjoyed the bad boy gang that seems to make an appearance whenever Benon streams from. Oh, those three dudes, they were cool. Oh, are you referring to the scooter kids or the three kids that came and jumped in the water as well? Those three kids were cool. I like the fisherman that stopped by that couldn't speak English. Yeah, bless his soul. Hey, he sat right next to me. He didn't give a flying duck that he cut. That's a little bit audacious, right? I'm sitting there in a spot. It's a pretty small spot, right? Well, it was small enough to be one person's area. Like if you go down there and you spot the area, you'd be like, well, okay, that dude's there or that family's there. I'll go over there or I'll go down there. You wouldn't go, I'll go right next to that person. But he did that. He walked right in, sat pretty much on my freaking face, more or less, and then proceeded to cast his line not out in front of him. He cast it in front of where I would go if I was to be going in the water for a swim, which I clearly was. I was in boardies, I was wet, There was water. I'd obviously gone in and out of that water before. He casted his line in front of me. And he had a pole, a fishing pole. We call it a fishing rod. He had a fishing pole rod that was as long as, like well long, like a real long one. So even if he had casted the line in and moved the rod, the line would still be in the way. But he kept the rod pole right in front of me. So I was like, oh, I guess swimming's off the cards for the time being while old mate's there. And then I'm trying to talk to him like, good fishing? And he's like, fish. I was like, okay, no English. Fish. Oh, okay, all right, well, I'll just sit patiently and maybe I'll have to go around him if I want to go for a swim. This is funny. Any plans for IRL streams during January? Absolutely, man. I want to do one before then. I want to get out and... The 3 kids? Yeah, the 3 kids were cool, yeah. His rod he had could have fished in WA standing on that deck. Could have been interstate fishing without even trying. Yeah, definitely TKK. Definitely more IRL content. Oh, my battery didn't arrive. Okay, so that's how long that takes. So for those interested, if you ship a parcel using Express Post in Australia interstate and you ship it on a Monday, it should arrive at its destination by Thursday. That's Express Post, because that's what happened to me. I shipped my battery on the Monday from here, and then I went to Adelaide and we didn't receive it until Thursday afternoon in Adelaide. And then conversely, on the Monday when I left, I shipped the same battery back to me, but I didn't choose Express Post because I don't need it, right? I don't need it in any time delay or time deadline. So I just shipped it regular post. Same thing, it's instead of the yellow parcel packet, it's the red one. The red one's just the slow. I thought red always meant fast, but it's the slow one. The yellow one's the faster one. And what is it today? Saturday? I haven't got it yet. So there's the difference. If you wanted to know, there's a little difference. It probably will arrive on Monday, which will also be the day that my MacBook Pro arrives. Monday's going to be a fine day. Hell yeah. I'm spending time in Wollongong right now for the weekend. Well, David, that's good to know, man. It's Christmas. That's irrelevant, Pertsky, for the postage. If you ship it, well, hang on. Okay, it's not irrelevant, but if you ship Express Post, don't they guarantee it a certain time? I don't know. And by the way, I don't care. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not Mr. Negative here. I'm just stating this is for the future. If you wanted to know, that's the example. The other example is buy a smaller battery that you can take on board a flight, because there is one that they manufacture, which is under the watt hours, and therefore I could have done that. So, am I going to go and get beer? I've got nothing to leave you with. If I hit my super quick wave a day, that'll play my... Do you know what? I'm going to go and get a beer, and in the time that in the time that I go, I'll do 2 things. Express Post no longer has a guaranteed delivery time. Is that right, Tim? I did not know that. I just farted. I'm going to run out, grab beer, come back. I'm going to play you the first song off my new album. It's called Multiple... It's not even new. My current album, it's called Multiple Organisms. You can get it somewhere. You know what? I'll get you the link as well. I'm going to play it. I'm pretty certain that's what I got queued up here. I think that's what's still in the queue. Either way, I'm going to go and get beer and come back. There you go, folks. First track on the album. I just realized I can actually pause that wherever I damn well please. There's an update in OBS. I don't know if, I mean, I've not used this feature very often, but as you're playing an audio file, you actually get a scrub bar of the timeline, so you can just drag the play handle. So I just paused it after the first song. I mean, I didn't, that's just been queued in forever, but I can play that when I need to take a slash, right? Giggle Pickles, I've 2 diamond paintings that I've done up for a sale if anyone wants them. One is a Nightmare Before Christmas, the other is a Rainbow Rose. Wow, that sounds interesting. Made of diamonds? Diamond paintings? Hey, this is a homebrew beer. I'd love to drink it, but to do that, we've got to remember that we are still on DLive, so I'm going to go over to the DLive machine and just M-tag, you know? I'm not going to break the rules, even though we might not stream there for an entirety. I'm going to go ahead and do the right thing and do this properly with the DLive machine. Might be good just to go over. Actually, you know what? I'll freaking well do it over here, hey? I'll do it over here. Let me do it over here. Hold on a second. Let me do it over here. Let me make this full screen. Let's go over to the... DLive. Of course, I got an idea. Hang on a second. What are you talking about? I don't know. What am I talking about? I got an idea. That's what I'm talking about. Let me just see the DLive machine first. That's the Brave browser, folks. Love it. Diamond Resin Dots. Now there's a band name. I don't know what a Diamond Resin Dot is. Let me have a look. Let me see what a Diamond Resin Dot is. Diamond Resin Dot. That's a great name. The Diamond Resin Dots opening up stage 3 at Grasspop Metal Meeting for 2022. I'll send you a picture, Gibbs. No worries. I won't check it. If you're going to send it in the Discord, I won't check it now. Gee, the internet. Images. Gee willikers. I'm just wanting to see what this looks like. Super slow. I see. Okay. Those things. Okay, cool. You make art out of that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, Giggles. Let me go to my channel. How come DLive hasn't even loaded yet? What? Where is my channel? There we go. Where is my channel? Here it is. Whoops.
Was there a discovery that...
my Fugel, keep it down.
All of a sudden...
Hey, keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down, Marv. Thank you. Keep it down up there. My channel. Yo, Dugsky's in the house. Dugsky! How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. I got a beer here. It's going to be open very soon. Just seeing... Are we getting donations over on DLive too? Who's donating on DLive? I've not been giving out Mayun. How many Mayunuses have I missed? Mayunis! Wow! Whoever's been doing that. London 3069 with a sub. Thank you, London. Come on over to YouTube, man. Please, London. Please come on over to YouTube. There you go, Davo. Thank you. Please come over to the YouTube. So I was going to go on here and M-tag because we're going to crack a brewski. Gotta love a good homebrew. Actually, you don't have to. I do, though. Man, DLive is slow. Slow. Look how slow this is. Shit. Family friendly becomes mature tag. Mature audiences only, and we save this. Save it. Save it. There you go. Save details successful. Saved it. And therefore, folks, we are suitably engaged to crack open a home brewski. Let me just get this off the screen so it doesn't slow things down even more skis. Well, I've got a home brew right here. Shall we? I'm going to crack it on my desk. This is a beautiful thing about this banker's desk I've got here. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you on a different drawer. One drawer that hasn't got a lot of crap in it. Which one? Probably this one. So the drawer handles look like this. And that's a perfect spot to... underneath there. It's awesome. A little added bonus of this banker's desk, which I got for free. Some dude wanted to get rid of it, and I was like, he's like, if you pick it up, you can take it. I'm like, this is perfect streaming desk. It's super deep, right? Like way deeper than a normal desk would be. I know you guys can't see this, but a normal desk would be about, if I bring the reverse camera up, a normal desk would be about there. This desk goes like easily that much more at the back, and I got all that space back there for pretty much nothing. I just use it for my legs when I'm stretched out here. It's beautiful. Also cracking the beer. I quit stalling. Oh yeah, a little bit of froth there too. Oh yeah. Here we go, folks. Saturday beer. Feeling it, loving it, enjoying it. Cheers, ears. Hello. Cheers. Crack-a-lackin'. I'll send you a DM on Discord. Okay, thanks. Cool. Thanks, Giggles. Cheers. Charlotte's energy removed from the DLive servers is causing it to fall apart. So I'll put this out there again. If anybody wants to call in, now's your time. Now's your time to call in on the show if you want to. If you want to have a chit chat, happy to talk about anything that's on your mind while we wait for the delivery boy. I'm going to get progressively drunker and drunker, so it could be a fun conversation if you're interested in that. Hello, I'm all there for you. I'm here for you. Oh, that reminds me. I did have a reach out from someone that wants to have a call-in specifically about certain things that are going down on DLive. Not this Shiloh Rose incident, but something else. And I said, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Probably won't happen. It won't happen today, but it'll happen sometime. Rich, the bankers need those huge desks to count all the money they can make from their fees. This is true. This is true. Cheerses. Dudsky, what a great couple of days here in Victoria. My cruise cancelled in April, but we will have a week and a half in Sydney town. Oh, wow. In Sydney town, a week and a half. So you're coming in on a cruise and then they're putting you in a hotel for a week and a half? That might be a good time to go up there. I might come up and meet you and do some IRL stuff. I don't think you're allowed to call them package boys anymore. Package boys. Is that what I said? Package boy? I didn't mean that. Actually, I'd never used that term before. Didn't I say delivery boy? Sydney is your love. Charlotte, you really do love Sydney, don't you? What's with that? What's with your affinity for Sydney? He keeps me pinned under the desk. Charlotte, Charlotte, Giggles, you might have noticed someone said to me, and I'm not going to name a name, but somebody told me, or in no uncertain terms, they alluded to me that having someone under your desk while you stream, not the greatest optics. So you might have noticed that I've kind of been not doing that gag much anymore. Like when you say I'm in my regular spot, I'd try to just go past it. Someone said to me, as a live streamer, you probably shouldn't be joking about having someone under your desk, regardless of who it is and what they're doing down there. Just if you follow me, right? If you can see where I'm headed with that. Just saying. The key word there, headed. So I'm just going to say, I just try to back out of that one. Crikey. Yeah, I'll pull out of that one. I love Sydney way too much. It's magical. It is a pretty cool city. I'm not going to lie. I will IRL stream from Sydney. It just hasn't happened yet, but there's no reason not to do a Harbour Bridge. What's her name's lady? I should go and do it with Marty. That'd be fun in the secret garden. Lady Darlington's secret garden. Is that what it's called? So I'm on Secret Garden on the north side of Sydney, just near the Luna Park site. There's a little rainforest area. And it's beautiful. I've been in there with other people and drank beers, and I've been swimming in the harbour. I probably wouldn't do that again, swimming in the harbour. There's a lot of pollution in there, a lot of fuel pollution, and a lot of bull sharks too, but it didn't really concern me that much. But the pollution in there, get pretty sick. The Easter show is on when I'm up there. I'll talk later, Benham, but I have a big apartment in Darling Harbour. Oh, wow, dude. Wow, that sounds cool. Perdsky, I have Justin's son under my desk right now. Crikey, see? You see? This is why we can't have good things, folks. You see? You see? You've logged that place. Yeah, I did, Hendrik. Yeah, what's it called? Lady, someone's... Got the freaking internet machine right here, dude. Where is it? Where's my internet? Who took my internet? Here we are. Something Secret Garden. Secret Garden. Sydney? What's it called? Wendy's Secret Garden. Wendy Whitley. Wendy's Secret Garden in Lavender Bay. What a lovely name. It's not North Sydney, it's Lavender Bay, mate. Wendy's Secret Garden. Very, very... Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's cool, right? And you can just... I took a... Actually, me and Grasler went down there with a 12-pack of Jack. That's when he wasn't allowed to drink either. He wasn't drinking that day. He had a few, though. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Very cool. Hendrik, can you call in? I've no voice left from this crap cold. I can call in, but in half an hour. Yeah, Hendrik, whenever you want, dude. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm keen to vlog up or live stream up there. In many ways, I could already be doing Sydney streams. I'm not really rushing into it. Like, I'm just thinking there'll come a time when maybe, you know, I'm house sitting for my sister and I'll have like a whole week to do streams, and I'll go out and just... I mean, I've always wanted to do like a walk over the harbour bridge, sit underneath the harbour. I got a spot underneath the harbour bridge where you can drink beers, illegally, but you know, everything you do in this country is illegal. Probably sitting here drinking a beer on a live stream somehow is illegal in Australia. But I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. Let's just say. You're getting another tattoo on your other arm. You're going to get the Opera House, the Heads Out to Manly, and the Panorama. So it's going to be like a... You could join them up. What? Okay, hold on. If you put your arms out, what's going to be in the center? Whoa, the Blue Mountains. Ha ha ha, yes. Nailed it. I don't know. You do what you do, Shiloh. You do your tattoos. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but... Now look, this math doesn't add up again, folks. I see 12 Yahoos watching, and I see 14 likes. Now, I'm not saying I'm upset with this, but I'm just wondering how this happens. You know how it happens, easily. Those that were watching are no longer watching, but they liked it before they left. So if you like people leaving, smash that like button. Let's get this thing up to 20 likes. Yeah, 20? How does that sound? 20. Say it again, 20. Sounds good. Let's get it. Let's go for it. If you drink on the bridge, they'll nail you. It's all monitored now. No, not on the bridge. Under the bridge. Under the bridge. I'm deceased. I'm deceased. This rubbish is annoying me. This crap on the ground. You know, that kind of stuff in the back of the frame really grinds my gears. It shouldn't, but it does. So, if we go out and do a streaming from Steve Van stream, maybe next week, before Christmas, is there anywhere down here, like on the south coast, that you want to see? Because as I was doing these Adelaide streams, I was thinking this is the greatest time, and we didn't really do it. We were kind of a little bit of a deadline, I suppose, like some time scheduling and whatnot, but that would have been the greatest time for you guys to tell me what you wanted to see on my IRL streams. So with that in mind, is there anywhere down here that you've looked at on a map, or you've seen something and you've been like, dude, I'd love to see that on a stream? And it's not South Australia, so there's not a 4G tower on every corner, but I'll look at if it's possible and we'll go there. I've already got a place in mind, which will be absolutely amazing if it... So there's a little section that we drove. It's a dirt road, like it's off-road. We drove into it. We ended up going up to the lookout, the George Boyd lookout. I think we did it with Marty. Was Marty there? I've definitely taken Marty there. Anyway, not even anywhere near, like, you go into that, they call it the 2 mile peg. You go onto the 2 mile peg road, and then you cut off before the first right-hand turn cuts off. It goes up onto a hill, and then it descends down. Now, on top of the hill, you get 4G because this tower is not far. But when it descends down into the gully, it doesn't go too deep down, but it does wind around, and it gets to a point where it crosses a creek. And that whole area was kind of flat and open. Perfect place to literally drive Steve-Van to the edge of the creek and park up there. But I'm just wondering if, because it's in the gully, are we going to get a degradation of signal? We might have to check it, and the way we check it is by not just driving in, but stopping for a while and seeing what happens. Because often when you're moving the modems around, you're losing the signal, as you've seen when I'm driving, right? But if you stop for a while, you regain the signal, even if it's in a bit of a sketchy spot. I wouldn't mind seeing that. How about the tunnel near me, Aero Dugski? Gosang's tunnel? Gosang's tunnel. I would suggest that the area will be under coverage for sure, because I know where the mobile tower is there. But actual Gosang's tunnel might not work in the tunnel. I'd give it a shot though. I'd give it a shot. You should do the drop ride at Luna Park IRL. Oh, Luna Park? They would not. I'm going to assume they would not allow all my vlogging gear onto a ride. They're sketchy enough as it is with GoPros and stuff, right? Plot twist: Shiloh is now banned from Circular Quay, from Curricula Quay. So who did that? What troll forced that upon her? Pertsky, I'll get a large Coke at Hungry Jack's, Curricula Quay, dump it out, head over to Mr. Liquor, and then fill the cup up with... You know the Mr. Liquor in Curricula Quay? Dude, Shiloh, I've been there many times. They're a little pricey. They know that people are like, oh, Sydney, yeah, let's get some liquor. And they jack the prices up a little. But that's a good way to do it, yeah. I thought Benham would do a cinematic video of Circular Quay during pandemic times. It's so different, almost ghost-like. Oh, wow. I mean... about North Head? Oh, so you're talking about like... Okay, I was talking about streams down this way, but you're talking about like up in Sydney. I mean, anything up there, I've got to be based up there for a little while. So that would be a time when, you know, for instance, my sister goes interstate or intercontinental. She goes overseas and I've got a house sit or something. That's when that would happen. Right now, I was thinking about what down here. I want to go back down to where we met old mate 3 Boys, where I got bogged. I want to go back down there. That's a pretty cool spot. I never surfed that break either. I want to surf that break the next day. That's Sussex Inlet. Sussex Inlet. It's got the word sex in it. Sussex. Crikey. Okay. There are no ships or buskers and it's such a different vibe pre-COVID. Yeah, I mean, so that whole area around those wharfs, the different wharfs for the boats. What are they called? Are they ships or boats? They're boats, right? The ferries. That's just jam-packed usually. Like normally you can't even draw a straight line in that place. You got to zigzag past thousands of people. So you're telling me it's desolate? That'd be crazy to see. There's hardly any ferries. So you were up there last week, right? You went back up again. Pertsky, a good friend of mine from Berlin, is back home in Sydney for Christmas. Quite envious. Yeah, you would be, wouldn't you? How many years has it been for you since you've been back in Australia, Pertsky? It's been a while, hasn't it? I think you said like over 10 years now. You're virtually a German, right? A cinematic video. What? Charlotte, I thought Benom would do a cinematic video. What am I? Nicholas Cole? A cinematic tings? I have pics of videos. It's all crazy. How would a Manly Ferry IRL work? Manly Ferry. Now that would probably work because it's outside and you always would have access to the towers as you move in and out from towards Manly. Doug, is that what you're thinking? When you're up there, I come up and we take a ferry across to Manly. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That would be cool. We go over there, we cruise up, like, go to the Stein, get a beer, go up the headland, take a walk. That'd be cool, man. It's been 20 years since you've been in Sydney. Since you've been back. Pertsky, yeah, that's a long time, dude. It needs a cinematic video, right? I don't do cinematic videos. Do you mean I've got to use Aqua and Teal LUT? I don't want to do that crap. The Manly Fast Ferry has its own iNet to hook up to. Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah, that'd work too. Yeah, I mean, you can do that with the LiveView Solar. You just add a third source, and that one will be a Wi-Fi signal. Pretty cool. I will finally take the new passport. The new coalition will bring in dual nationality laws. Is that right? So you can. I'll talk to the bot. Yeah, okay, she'll be okay, won't she, Doug? Pertsky, so you can have a German and an Australian passport? Because that was something that my father had to decide on. He chose to give away his German passport to have the Aussie one. So you're saying that's changed now? You can just have both. Wow, progressive. Doug knows what's up. Happy wife, happy life. What does that mean if you haven't got a wife? Rich, in Afrikaans, perd beer literally means horse beer. Is that right? Did you know that, Pertsky? Your name... Actually, where does your name even come from, dude, Pertsky? But it means horse beer. Yep, you can have both now. Well, that's progression for Germany, right? That's cool. Because Germany was one of the only places in the world that did not allow that. Did not allow that to happen. Interesting. You know what I want to see? If anyone's done any IRL content... What happened then? Oh, you suck. Who's done IRL content in Sydney? Let me just do that. Let me go to the YouTube machine over here. Let me just see on the tubes of you. Is anybody... Because I was quite chuffed that I'm the only person to have done it in Murray Bridge. Now you might say, well, Murray Bridge, dude. Yeah, you know, it's a pretty small town, right? It's actually not small at all. James told me it's 30 odd thousand. Let's search Sydney IRL stream. Yeah. What was that noise? I've got no idea, but it sounded pretty close. Reynard's first IRL stream in Sydney. Oh, wow. From a plane? Are you kidding me? Wow. I kind of want to watch the... Oh, we're on YouTube. This is what sucks about YouTube. We can't even watch this, can we? I want to see what this is all about. Hold on a second. It only goes for 6 minutes.
He's got to...
You suck. This isn't a live stream. This is a video. Says here, after the Sydney INN Invitational, Reynard took to the streets of Sydney as well as the sky to see how far he could push the limits with his first IRL stream, Tech Run. By using insane camera equipment and an incredible production crew, Reynard shows us just how good IRL streaming quality can be. Where will Reynard go for the next IRL stream? Be sure to subscribe as more IRL streaming content is on its way, and subscribe on Twitch. Let me just grab his channel and see if that's true, if there are other, because this went live in February 9, 2018. You can't watch YouTube on YouTube. I mean, I'm going to get dinged. That's the thing. And the problem is, if I play it, he could ding me, and then he claims my entire stream. So the last thing he uploaded was a year ago. So he's not very active. So I got a problem with this because this is clearly not a stream. This is a video. Otherwise it would say streamed. Where does it normally say that? Let's go to gives a minute. Yeah. Actually, let's try this. Murray Bridge IRL stream. Rich, I'm out. Have a good evening day. I'm out of time. That's cool, man. Thanks, dude. I haven't heard that for a while. Thank you, dude. It comes from Paula Erdbeer, which is a supermarket dairy snack. Actually, I do recall you telling me that. Yeah, so if you search in Murray Bridge IRL, you get mine. These are literally, and it says streamed 5 days ago, streamed 8 days ago. So this is not a stream. Let's go back and just verify that I've got that correct. See? 3 years ago. It doesn't say streamed. This is not an IRL stream. Little sucker. Kind of want to see it though. It's a video, dude.
Something that I've never.
It's a video. It's got multiple cuts and angles and shit. This is an IRL, you little doozy. So what I'm saying is, I could be the first person to come up there with Sydney IRL stream, right? Drunk in the City IRL live stream in Sydney with chat. Streamed 4 years ago. Spot the Aussie. Okay, so someone else has done it. Goodbye Live View Solo. Insane budget IRL stream setup for under $800. I mean, the Live View Solo is only like $1,000. You're not. Man, the technology for IRL content, I love it. I love this tech. Like this concept of bonding connections and having. So your Live View Solo, the flux capacitor, which makes live streaming possible, that is essentially your computer. That's your encoder, but it's so much more than an encoder. It allows a signal to be put into it, a video source, and that video source can then feed out anywhere you want. So for instance, if you want to have overlays and like alerts and stuff, well, it's simple. That signal that you feed out of the Live View Solo doesn't go directly to YouTube or to DLive or wherever you're streaming to. Send it somewhere that accepts an RTMP signal, such as Go Lightstream, and use that as the input. That's the input, and then Go Lightstream outputs that to, in my case, Restream.io, and then Restream sends it everywhere, and you haven't done anything. Like you don't have to maintain a server. You don't have to maintain a bunch of different computers. You just have the Live View Solo, and you have accounts on these other platforms. It's so sick, hey. Jay Brown, hey Gibbs and Givers, g'day Jay, how you doing, man? Jay Brown. Hi Charlotte, good to see you. Got moves, some trains, should I pop in later? No worries, Doug. Hopefully we'll see you later, man. Yeah, and I struggled with that because this beer's empty. I'm struggling with that as well. I struggled with that for quite some time because I thought that I needed to have a central location for the stream to run from. So there was a few IRLs sort of like test streams that I did where I had my laptop running. So this laptop would be sitting here and this would be my encoder. And so the Live View Solo would be encoding and sending it home, and I'd have to go into Restream and then use an RTMP pull server and pull that into OBS. OBS would then grab it and then send it back out. And I was like, there are so many things that can go wrong with that setup. Like, for instance, if OBS, we all know there's problems with OBS, right? Like we had one last night where all of a sudden my audio just skitched out. We had to stop and start. If that happens when you're on the road, you need to remotely access your OBS. And I was using TeamViewer. Yeah, TeamViewer. The Microsoft lets you literally get your access to your desktop from remote, but it's very clunky on a phone. It just was too cumbersome and too potentially too many problems could potentially happen. As soon as I discovered Go Lightstream, Go Lightroom as well, but as soon as I discovered Go Lightstream, I was like, wow, this takes all that heavy lifting off, and you just need to have that thing running. And the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing about it is you never need to change anything if you're streaming to a different platform. You simply turn the platform off on Restream or on. So everything remains. I could, like this stream today, I'm doing everything the same as I normally do, except that, well, at some point I was going to turn off DLive, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to leave it on. Because Hendrik, you're not banned, are you? When you call in, you're not banned on DLive yet, are you? I know you were talking about it, but I don't think you're banned yet. Yeah, and just looking at these kind of things like on YouTube, like all these different texts and stuff, like it's come so far from when I started doing. Hello. Just got distracted by a woman in a sports gear. Yeah, it came so far from when I started trying to do this and looking at all the different options. It's gone so far from there. But the key thing to it all is the live view solo. That thing is fundamental. I got to play with an Ari Alexa Mini last week. It was pretty cool. An Ari Alexis Mini. I don't even know what that is, man. An Ari Alexis Mini. ARRI Alexa Mini. Oh, Alexa is the Google HomePod thing, right? I think that's a HomePod. That's a camera. What? Okay. Are you going to tell me this has got an encoder built into it? By the way, my OBS, my system right now struggling. That's why we're getting like 5 frames a second. In 2 days time, folks, my new MacBook arrives and all these issues are going to be a thing of the past. What is this? Who is this? What is this? Wow, dude, that's a spec'd up camera. More than just a camera. Oh, they're going to give me some cookies. I like a good cookie. Compact, lightweight, and self-centered. Self-contained. Self-centered. The Ari Alexia Mini is the smallest and versatile all-around in the Ari camera facility. The symmetrical blah, 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 blang, blang, blang. Tell me it's got an outgoing encoding setting or something. Does it encode video and send it on the fly? A friend of mine has 3 of them until the end of February. Oh, okay. So what, he's working on a project? Is it just a camera or is it an encoder as well? I can't wait for this new Mac Pro, folks. The M1 MacBook Pro Max with 64 gig of RAM. That is going to sail through this kind of crap. Wow, this site's oh, they're skateboarding inside. Yeah. Small and mini studio set. Bass player. Is he kissing it? Okay, so it's just a camera. Okay. I thought it might have been an encoder. I mean, it would be pretty rad if someone made a camera rig that also included, you know, a live view solo, if you like, and tied it into Starlink. Hell yeah. Apparently they cost nearly 50k. Yeah. Hope you all are well. Now, is this Alan James? Are you Alan Jams from DLive? Was that the doorbell? No. I make a ton of high-end film stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. That could be the front door. If the front door does ring, Do I just play into a wave a day? Alan Jams, does it matter? But yes, it does matter. If you are Alan Jams, you are not welcome here, dude. That's what matters. You're not welcome here. I think that... I'm gonna go and check the door. No, it's not. It's not the door. My bad. Oh, I'm not going to deal with this dickhead. You're out of there, dude. I just checked and it wasn't the door. Just going to get rid of this. Done. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I got no time for you, dude. You trolled the shit out of everybody on D-Live. You're not welcome here, dude. Just go somewhere else, man. Not welcome. Got no time for you. Not welcome. Do whatever you want. Go wherever you damn well please. Don't come here. So, I'm interested to check other... If we take the word IRL out, that might have been the problem here. Sydney IRL stream. What's this? 5 rules for IRL streaming in public. I kind of want to check. I want to watch this, but I just don't. I don't want to get dinged. Sydney live stream. Plane spotting live from Sydney Airport. Seriously? Just a camera sitting up. Wow. Okay. Sydney Livestream is the leading streaming company in Australia offering customized creative webcasting solution. Webcasting! 4K Sydney summer walk around Westfield. Wow, 4K stream? No, not a stream. Not a stream. Doesn't say streamed. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to click it. Not a stream, folks. Not a stream. You can tell they're streamed because it says streamed 1 day ago. Live plane spotting Sydney Airport. Aviation Channel, Sid Squad. These guys are live right now. Live feed Melbourne 24/7 from Platinum Apartments. Wow. Sydney Harbour Bridge and Op. We know this stream, right? Wow. So what I'm seeing there is pretty obvious. There is not a lot of live content being done yet. I mean, not a lot, right? That's YouTube, and that's arguably the biggest place for that content to live. And there's not a lot there. There's a void. There's a gap. There's an opening. Shiloh Rose, there's a live stream of Sydney Harbour too at someone's house. They'd probably make a killing. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys know it. Yeah, Perdsky knows it as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not going to address Alan Jans, but he acknowledged it's him, so you're out of there, dude. The best thing about YouTube, or one of the good things about YouTube, is hide user from channel. Like, he could still be chatting, but we just don't see it. So, Alan Jams, go ahead and chat and do whatever you want. We just don't see it. You think we see it, because I've been here with Danny Black, right? So I've commented on their live stream, taken a screenshot of it, sent it to someone who's not banned, and they said, I don't see that dude. And they showed me where my message was not. So hide user from channel. They think that they're chatting. They think that we're seeing it. Not even I see it. Like, as a mod, I just see message deleted by gives him a view deleted message. Everything from there down, I don't see it. It's pretty rad. They think that they're still being a part of it though. They think that they're like, oh, I'm getting away with everything. Nobody's seeing it. It's awesome. It's almost as stupid as trolling, because you're essentially pissing up against the wall. Nobody sees it. Nobody cares. It's funny. And they're not banned. Like, you can still comment and you can still upvote and downvote, but you can't see the downvote and no one can see your message. It's awesome. There are quite a few Australian streamers on Twitch. Should we go and have a look at Twitch? Let's go and have a look at Twitch. By the way, when I went out to check the door, I wanted to check how it would come in, if it would come back in at the point where I left off before on the album, and it didn't. That's a bit of a shame. Let's go and take a look at Twitch, folks, for Australian IRL streams. Live channels we think you'd like. No. Don't tell me what I would like. I will tell you what I'd like. First of all, a little bit of self-props. Gives a minute. Gives a minute is on, and he's live right now. Someone, look at these dickhead trolls. Someone created a channel called Gives a Minute. I mean, I don't even stream on... I'm getting trolled on Twitch. I don't even stream there, but there's someone who's created a channel with my handle. Idiots. But here we are. And by the way, I see a viewer. I guess that's me. I'm live right now. This will be Inception. On Twitch, you lose the chat, and instead you get a big message saying you've been banned. That's cool. We don't need to see my stream, but it's live right there. Let's check Australia. I guess we'll just check Sydney. There's probably a Shiloh Rose E. Yeah, no doubt, right? No doubt. It's just so stupid, hey. Oh, these are going to bring up handles. These are going to bring up handles, not locations. Yeah, true. Ash Gromweld is live on Twitch. Wow, that's pretty cool. Huh. That's pretty cool. I photographed him. I don't really know where to look here, Pertsky, on yeah, I just don't use Twitch. Aussie Antics. I guess we just got to go back to the homepage and go through the IRL category, I suppose. I don't use it, so I'm not very familiar with it. Although, I gotta tell you, I'm this close to being affiliated on Twitch without even trying. I've already met nearly all the requirements to apply for affiliate on Twitch. I haven't even tried, I've just been restreaming there. So what does this look like? These are the channels they think that you'd like. Categories. Just chatting. So is there an IRL category? Hope so. Yeah, there's one, IRL. Type Sydney IRL. Okay, we'll try that in a second. I'll just see what the general category is. IRL. Recommended IRL streams. Not IRL. She's hot, but not IRL. She's hot, not IRL. That's not IRL. She's in a hot tub. Okay. So the top 5 slots on the IRL recommended are not in real life. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. It's a fickle term, right? IRL. IRL stands for in real life. Now you could argue that these are all in real life, dude. She's in real life. She's changing into a cute outfit. She's got her guns out. She's making dinner, and she's just having a relaxation in a hot tub. You could say they're all in real life, dude. So that checks. Right? Yes, but the industry has come to accept the term IRL to mean not inside your house, like, because this could be considered IRL at that point, but outside of your studio, let's just say, and then in real life. So I don't know. Yeah, these aren't really IRL, but I do want to look at boobs. I better be careful though, because we are on YouTube and DLive, so we better not play boobs. But there are some cute girls on this channel, on this platform. Maybe I'm missing out here. Are there DLive curtains there? No. I mean, there's a lot of cute activity on this platform. Let's type in Sydney IRL. All right, Sydney IRL. Sydney Hart. Same person we saw before, Sidian. A town called Sydney. Sydney Iwerk. Sydney Francesca. Past videos or streams? First time streaming in Sydney. Okay. Show more. Not a lot going on there. Who do you recommend we have a look at, Pertsky? Who do you recommend we take a look at there? I'd like to see some IRL activity on Twitch. I'd probably watch it too, because I don't reckon we get dinged off Twitch. There's no Twitch algorithm, is there? Or is there? Is there a Twitch algorithm that's going to bump into YouTube somehow and they're going to clash heads? They're going to be like, no, you can't do that here. You can't watch my content. That's stream sniping after it's been streamed. That's stream reviving sniping. I've no idea. I don't normally search on Twitch. Just browse who's live. Oh, okay. So you've seen some Twitch streamers. By the way, out of curiosity, without going back to my content, let's just go back to Gives a Minute. Just want to see what it looks like. Not my stream, but just what the layout of my profile looks like. So we don't need to see that, but if we just go down and have a look. Follow Gives a Minute on DLive TV to watch the entire streams. So I've got 44 followers on Twitch. I haven't even tried over there, folks. 44 freaking followers. I'm going to type to myself. I'm going to say, you are lame. Got to sign in to say that. Get out of there. Get him out of there. I was just giving myself a self props. Okay, well there you go, folks. Twitch machine. Without even trying, I'm close to affiliate. Hey, I'll take it. It's really nice just to keep scrolling with a never-ending supply, right? I mean, that's the problem I guess we have with DLive. It's such a finite amount of streamers that you do exhaust. If you start searching through IRL, you're gonna find 3 and then you're done, right? And then there's no more scrolling to be done. I see what you're saying. Let's take a look at DLive out of matter of fact. DLive.tv. DLive machine. What's this banner thing? This, it's like, what's this, an autumn? This is the fall? Yeah. Anyway. Mafugal's up on the home carousel page. He's always wearing a mask. No, that's just his microphone placement. That's kind of strange. And then on the other side of the wheel, we have NetDonna. Animal trivia with NetDonna. 22 viewers. Keep it down, Netskis. And we have Jungal. Very cool. Warframe. 18 viewers. Baron Wolfsbane. Friday nights more fat. And how the duck does this shit get on the carousel? Winter ducks. In the ASMR category, it's literally a webcam of a pond that's frozen. Don't forget to open your Xmas calendar gift today. That's Truski, Shiloh. What the hell was that noise? Very true, Charlotte. Let's do that now. I had forgotten already. So let me go to... I guess we go to here because I got this tabbed. The DLive Festive Countdown. It's going to ask me to log in, I guess, if I refresh this page. So it says a little login up there. I can click it and say open now. It'll say login. You must log in. Okay. All right. Okay. Authorize. Authorize me. Take it. Open now. What is the next? A global emote. This emote is available to use on DLive from today. Now that is tidy, is it not? Okay, I guess we'll check that in my channel. Go over here to my channel and go down to global emotes. I guess it's in here. Global emotes. I guess I gotta refresh it. Refresh your browser. Was Shiloh getting banned one of DLive's festive offerings? Maybe. Maybe. Tidy deer. Is that what it is? Tidy's a reindeer? I mean, if this is the good things are coming, well, is this what we've all been waiting for God knows how long? Then fair enough. Let's grab it. Let's find it here. I still don't see it there. Global emotes not there, huh? Are you sure it's tidy deer? I don't think it's tidy deer. No. Justin Sun is the personification of the Grinch. I mean, if there's ever a time for Justin Sun to come out of hiding and tell us about why DLive is rad, it's Christmas time, right? It's Christmas. That's when that would happen. Not sure of anything. Yeah, right on, Charlotte. Right on. Right on. And I'll salute that, and I'll accept that, and I'll pay that. I understand. I'm gonna get out of there. I just, yeah, we're on YouTube, man. So it's nice to go across to DLive and have a little look, but that is depressing. Winter ducks, that's depressing. Like seriously, a webcam in a duck farm. Is that what this has come? I mean, I could put up a webcam out the front there. I could put up gives a minute surf cam, ocean conditions, gives a minute beach cam. It'd be easy to do. I just put up a pole, run a cable. Is that worthy of streaming 24/7? Hell no. Actually, it would be beneficial for the surfers. The surfers would be like, I'll check the swell using your webcam. That's all, though. I'm going to send a report to Justin Sun telling him you have giggles under your desk without an X tag. And I'm going to let you. Jesus. Yeah, also tell him I'm having a beer at the same time. And it's got head. By the way, in 30 seconds, we enter the 1 hour window of expected arrival departure, designated delivery time. Is there alcohol in this home brew? Because I feel like I just slurred all those words together. What I was trying to say is, in 20 seconds time, we enter the time when Shiloh said, I believe she said 3:54 to 4:54. That window of an hour, expected delivery of goods. Come on, delivery peeps. I'm pretty sure that's what you said, right? You get it. You get like now it's not Jimmy Brings, but you get the expected delivery time slot, arrival. I think, don't you? Tracking. So what I was going to suggest, yes, okay, cool, you do. Cool. Well, H-Man, I was going to suggest if you did want to call in, did you want to call in before the arrival delivery rocks up, or did you want to do it after? It's up to you. Entirely up to you. I'll leave it up to you to decide. Even though I asked for earlier, that's all right. I don't mind. I don't mind, Charlotte. I'm happy to wait. I thought it'd be nice to have a chat with somebody else, though. That's what I was thinking. They do what they want. They do what they want. Ah, that wasn't the delivery. I was getting excited and I thought I'd just run in and play that. That wasn't the delivery guy. My bad. My bad. I thought, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. I was like, man, that's like within the last 2 minutes. That's awesome timing. Nah, wasn't him. Plot twist. Daleski, what? I didn't see you come in. Dale, this is... Dude, this is the first time we've had you on the tubes of you. I'm sure of it. Dale, good to have you, man. Good to know you. Good to see you. Welcome to YouTube Town. You reversed your vehicle out of D-Live and went, I'm going back and out, beep, 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 and landed up in YouTube. That's the first, man. I mean, I feel like it's the first. It might not be. Make it after. I'm still sweating from going to the shop. Oh, okay. No worries. Bloody mask still a thing here too. We don't need to wear them anymore. He's probably got Fart Girl sitting in the passenger seat. Very good to see you, sweetheart. Dalesky, Pertsky, yo, Dalesky, Pertsky is killing me. So I guess at this particular juncture, the option is open for... I just saw something on YouTube. Sorry, I just got distracted. How to set up SRT protocol for IRL streaming. What's SRT protocol? I know what RTMP is. What's SRT? SRT protocol. Sorry, folks. I just saw that out of the corner of my freaking eye. SRT protocol for live streaming? Secure Reliable Transport Protocol. It's an open source video streaming protocol that brings pristine quality, low latency, blah, blah, bling, blong, blang. I already clicked it. Originally developed pioneered by Hey Vision, SRT stands for Secure Reliable Transport. SRT is an open source video get the fuck out of there. Open source video transport protocol technology stack that optimizes video streaming performance across unpredictable networks with secure streams and simplified firewall traversal. SRT delivers the best quality. Okay, I've not heard of it. There you go, folks. A little bit of tech sideswiping. What I was going to say before I not spotted that out of the corner of my freaking eye, Dale, if you want to call in, like literally this stream is quite literally waiting for a delivery, and we're going to hang out here. I'm hoping it comes soon because I'm almost finished my beer, but we're going to hang out here and just chill, and it will be nicer to hang out and chill with people. So if you wanted to, you're welcome to call in. There's no difference to any other time. We just do the same process. So you just get, in fact, everything's the same for you at your end. You get the same link and I just patch it in on here. It's no, I was hoping Hendrik, he's a bit sweaty. Dale, maybe you fell off the chair. Maybe Perdsky wants to call in. You don't need to have a camera. Of course, it's better if you do, but Dale doesn't like the camera. Well, the camera doesn't like Dale. One or the other. I'm not too sure which one that is. Shiloh Rose's voice is busted. But I would just like to chill here and hang out. Yeah, that's where we're at. And also, selfishly, it'd be good for me because whenever I've got to take a slash, I could just put my slashing up and then you guys could continue chit-chatting. I just woke up. Let me wakey wake first. Okay, understood. Yeah, that's cool. Understand. I'll just chill here waiting, right? I'll just chick back. I'll chick back and kill back and kick back. Dude, there is beer in this alcohol. No doubt about that at all. Fell off the chair. That was the funniest time, Dale. The noise that made when you fell off your chair. It was almost better that we don't have visuals for that because we could all generate our own visual of what happened then. That was so cool. I was polluted that night. Polluted, that's a good term. Polluted. Any wave issues today? Not today, Shiloh. Oh, I mean, no. Sorry. There was today's wave that I put up on YouTube yesterday, but I didn't go surfing today. The northeasterly was on and still on. It's been billowing all day. Garbage. Just there's one dude out there this morning, and I was like, yeah, that guy's keen, hey. And I'm not that keen. I'm getting a little bit fussy with my surfing. Like if the waves aren't really good, unless it's a wave a day, I just won't go. I'm like, this is a day when I can relax. I'm not going surfing. I'm not going to force it. What was that noise? Probably just the house settling in the, you know. Although I will say, when it's hot, I go for a swim. You know what? While we wait for anyone to pop in, let's take a look at my Murray Bridge IRL stream. Why not, eh? I want to have a look myself. If you weren't here with me, we can take a little look-skis. Let's make this full screen here. We won't watch it all, obviously, because it goes for quite some time. We should watch a random season episode of... Oh, well, Charlotte, if you can grab a random episode, I'll take that from you for sure. While you get that, though, we'll just watch a little of this. But if you've got a random Wave a Day episode from season 1, man, that's going to be hard to watch. Okay, look at that quality there, guys. That's awesome quality. Guys, let's just change it to 1080p, you little sucker. Wait for it.
Also, to the total douche on DLive who is trying to imitate other people by creating phony handles. We're onto you. We know you. And you're not fooling anyone, you big fat tool. Yeah. You thought you got away with it, didn't you? You stupid, stupid individual. You absolute foaming madman, frothing at the tip, absolute lunatic, escaped from the asylum, mental capacity of none. You really are stupid.
I told him.
So just a little friendly reminder, if you're gonna be a douche, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it when it happens.
I called him. Let's skip on until we get to... What do we want to see? The bridge. The bridge. The bridge.
So, I bet they thought that was a speed camera.
Oh no. I've got encode overloaded. We can't really do this, folks. So at this particular juncture, the stuttering is not my live feed from Murray Bridge. The stuttering is my OBS saying, dude, you really think you can do this on a 2019 i9? Hell no. Yo, Drumzilla's back in the house. Bite that fool. How you doing, James? Good to see you, man. The pool was rad. Cool. So we do have a link there, though. Charlotte's got an old wave a day. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to see if that's going to work. I don't know why it would make any difference. It's still just playing a video. I know what this problem is, though. I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. And what it is my system's saying too much. Too much, man. Let's grab that link from Shiloh Rose. Even though it's probably not going to work. Let's take a little look-skis. This is an early edition of a wave a day. This will be a bit of a cringe to see. My surfing ability has changed a lot. Why is there no music? Turn that on. Living as close as I do to the ocean, like literally walk out my bedroom door, across the yard, and right here is Culburra Beach, naturally gave birth to my A Wave a Day project. That's where I try to surf a wave every day in a given month, no matter what the conditions are, right here at Culburra Beach. Now in 2019, A Wave a Day is brought to you by Global Surf Industries. They have generously sponsored me aboard throughout their entire range to help see me progress through the different skill levels of surfing. Their mantra, life is better when you surf, is certainly something I can attest to. You've seen how keen I am to get back in the ocean here and share this with you, the givers. Well, with their sponsorship
And this ocean, I'm going to show you how my life is better when I surf.
Too much waffle. That's like 52 seconds worth of waffle. Get to the freaking chase, man. You suck.
Hello, the internet. It is Sunday, the 27th of January, 2019. Wave 27 of my Wave a Day project, brought to you by Global Surf Industries. It's a slightly windy morning. It's a hot summer morning. Wow, and it's kind
You
of a
agree,
bit blowy
Hendrik?
too. Just a little heads up on the GoPro under surfboard. I know I've had a lot of people say the drag, and I addressed that in the surf about how I understand that it's going to be slowing me down. As a vlogger, the reason I've got this camera here is for the obvious. Let's just say, like, I don't like talking about this at all, but let's just say, heaven forbid, there's an incident with a shark out there. If I came back from that and had no footage of it, if I came back from it, period, and I had no footage, it would kill me, right? So my thoughts are, I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of momentum on the surfboard for the potential of some underwater footage. Imagine that dolphin that went past me that morning was right underneath me. That would have looked amazing. Imagine it was like a stingray or, like, yeah, let's just say, whatever happens, as a vlogger, it's my duty to capture it. And it can also be used, let's just, heaven forbid, put that down as evidence. Let's say I do get a shark attack and I don't come back. There's 3 GoPros that'll be floating around the ocean, 1 attached to a surfboard. There's 3 cameras that would be able to tell the story, if you like. So with that being said, no sharks. Let's go surfboard riding.
Ah, the modern highline. Claudia uses that now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a struggle to get out. Yesterday being Australia Day, we might have had a couple of celebratory beverages, and I may be a little hungover. Either
Definitely.
way, I'm out here now.
On another day, another week, in another year.
Tell me that was crap.
That was crap.
Tell me how crap that was.
That's see. There's a good example. Those are the conditions. It's kind of like what it is today. I would not go out like that. I would not go surfing in that slop. Back then, I'm doing it for the project, and I'm hungover as well. Love that song. You know it.
Crap. So crap.
We are waving at another place, at another town, in another world. I'm sailing with another.
Okay, that was fun. Nice little ride there. Had a bit of power. Could get a bigger one. I'll be pretty stoked. And also, if that sun would come out of that cloud, that'd be rad. Look at this cloud bank.
Beautiful clouds there.
Woohoo! Look at that sun come flying. Back.
I'm not waiting.
I reckon I'm going to go left on these. I think there's more of a chance for a longer ride heading left.
To the moon, drive by the stars, rock to the sun. I'm sailing with a wind that comes.
Well, I went left. I wouldn't consider it a long ride though.
Run, I'm sailing, ocean through the storm, swallowed by the sea, drifting into the sun. I'm sailing, I'm not waiting, I'm not sailing, I'm not waiting, I'm not sailing, I'm not.
Got a couple of nice rides there. I think going left was the better option. As usual, it took me a while to work that out. You probably could tell that straight away, right? Why is this guy going right? He should be going left. The waves are going left. Look at this kook. But I did say I was a little hungover. Feel much, much, much better now for going surfing. Life is better when you surf. You know that. I know that. Come back tomorrow for Wave a Day Part 28. Hey, thanks so much for checking out my Wave a Day Project 2019. If you like what you've seen here, please do subscribe to the channel there. Check out Global Surf Industries here. Check out yesterday's wave there. And for something entirely random on my channel, check this video. May or may not be surf related. And just remember, life is better when you surf. Is your life better when you surf? Yeah, my life's better when I surf.
Spoiler alert, there was no one there at that point. The song is such a good vibe. It's a good tune, right? It really fits the vibe. I'm not oh, this is playing in the background. Get out of there. Yeah, keep it down. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Get out of there. Just get that out of there. That's playing in the background. My bad. Just watching that back, I can see so many things that sort of... So I wasn't surfing, right? I was just, well, standing up on a board in the wave. Yeah, I mean, it is surfing, but if I could toot my own trumpet, I think I've come a lot further in my journey from there in 2 short years. And that makes me want to get out and surf now. For real. Yeah. But I would rather have a chat with somebody. Am I going to talk to anybody today, or are we going to sit here in freaking silence? Hendrik, how far off are you from calling in? Daleski, how far off are you from waking up? Delivery boy, how far off are you from delivering your boys? Shit, because this beer's empty. Ah. The audio is good, but the video is choppy. Yeah, that's good. That's but that's what it is. And 2 more days, and I'll get my new machine, and we won't have that problem ever again. You've definitely come a long way. Thanks, Pertsky. Yeah, I feel it too. I feel it too. That video, yeah, because we had an encoder. We had encode error overload, and I know what that is. It's like some reason the way this is all laid out, it just does not like playing an external source from an external monitor. Lights are set, just need a slash for Hendrik. Okay, Daleski, me, 69 minutes. 69 minutes. Drumzilla, a beer would be great right now. James, grab a beer, man. You could even call in Drumzilla. I mean, it's just a case of me sending you the link and you putting it on your phone if you wanted to. You don't have to, but at least you get it before Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be here on the 20th. So the TNT shipping tracking says it's in transit in Shanghai right now. Be here on the 20th, which is Tuesday. It's Monday. It's the 18th today, 20th, Monday. By Monday evening. So during Monday's stream, should arrive. And then I guess I'll probably take a day to set everything up. Be a pretty lengthy setup, actually, because I'm actually gonna tear everything down here, and I'm gonna drag it all out and vacuum and clean, and I'm going to cable tie everything and get everything nice and neat. Right now it's a bit of a shambles. It works, but it's dirty and it's a shambles. You want to see how dirty it is? Let me just get some dust for you. Lick my finger. That's not that bad, but you can't see that in that light, can you? No, but there's dust everywhere. Oh, you're still at the pool with the kids, been on the water slides. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, understood. Well, we took a look at the photos, man. We went through all of them. We had a bit of a chit chat. It's good to see them. Did you try downloading them again? By the way, either way, I got to take a quick slash here. So I'm gonna have to hit this, folks. I'm gonna take a quick slash. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna cut it in, but I'm gonna fast forward it. So there'll be a bit of a jump here. Hold on one second. you go, folks. A little sneaky peeky tiki at a song I Could Have Warmed to You. Track 2 off the album, Multiple Organisms by That's And that's a good time to take a quick slash. I'll keep doing that if we need to, but if we have a call in and then I can bring up taking a slash, then we're good. But I did have to take a slash. I just drank a whole beer and, what goes in must come out. What goes up must come down. In the chit chat, what are you getting updating to? Drumzilla, I'm updating my laptop, the one that I had with me at your place, which is the 2019 16-inch i9 MacBook Pro, but I'm updating to the 2021 M1 MacBook Pro Max. So the M1 is the Apple Silicon. So up until last year, Apple were using Intel chips in their computers, and therefore there was always this bottleneck with shunting information between GPU, CPU, and down the chain to the SSD and back, and all this extra movement of data. And that was where this particular machine came unstuck, because it thermally throttled, and that's pretty much what's happening when we play a video. It's overloaded, even though it's sitting on a cooling pad with cold air blowing into it. It still overloads. The M1 chips that Apple have designed, in particular the M1 Max, not to be confused with Mac, but Max, M-A-X, is the top of their range. And I bought one and I maxed it out with 64 gig of RAM. So RAM is important, but not so important so getting technical, they have made this thing all inclusive. So instead of like a GPU and a CPU and a SSD, you've got everything on a chip. They call it the system on a chip. So nothing needs to get moved off site. It's all done on one computer chip. And this is their own brand. It's called M1. So technically you might not need RAM. People are saying you don't need to use RAM because it's not doing anything. RAM doesn't do anything on these system on a chips. But I have seen reports where whatever the RAM is that they're using on these new M1 chips, it does make a difference. So instead of buying one with minimum RAM, I maxed it out to 64. And I bought it, I feel like I put the order in maybe the 13th of November, and it's taken all the way through to the 20th of December for it to ship, because they call it a BTO, a build to order. All of those things together mean not much to anybody, except that it's a real powerful machine, and it should have no problem bringing in multiple monitor sources and extra this and extra that. Won't need to cool it down. They're pretty much silent, and I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. It makes sense for streaming totally, man. Like, I've got so much that I'm running here, and all of it needs the process. It needs to do so many things at the same time. And if you're doing that all externally, if you think about it, like the GPU's over here, the CPU's over here, then you got the RAM over here, you got the SSD over here, and everything has to sort of bump all this crap around and move it around and bring it back, and it'll bandwidth it in and out, blah, 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 blah. Too much going on. Eventually it goes, nah, that's enough. And it just shuts down, or it cools down and shuts down. When it cools down, that's the computer saying, if I don't cool this down, we're going to have a problem. So it's protecting its own body, if you like. The new MacBook Pros with the M1 chips, and there's also the M1 Pro, which is, for everything I've seen, that's incredible. Then you got the M1 Max, which is the one on steroids. And I got the one on steroids, and I maxed out the RAM to 64 gig. That machine should last me the next 4 years, no problem. We shouldn't have any issues. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You went with 32. Did you get yours already, Pertsky? You got 32 gig. Makes sense for streaming. Today, 18th December 4. Oh, there's been an update. So 4:04 p.m. to 5:04 p.m. Well, okay. Well, it's 20 past 4 now, so that's cool. Makes me think of those Alan Jones tapes that were leaked to Triple J. There's dust in this studio. Pertsky, I used those leaked tapes in one of my songs. I actually called it one of my songs Alan Jones. By the way, if you don't know, or if you didn't know, you can follow me over here. Let me show you about this platform called Audius. Do you know about Audius? It's blockchain music streaming. It's almost as good as Spotify at this stage. It's called Audius. I don't know if you know about it, but I'm on there as That's and you can find my material on there if you wanted to search for it. This is what it looks like, audius.co. I'll put it I'll put a little linky poop in the chisel chat here so you can take a look at your own leisure. I can't imagine that was cheap. That would have cost, I'm going to say $6,000. Yeah, $6,000. I'm pretty certain it was $6,000. Don't you just love tech advancements? Hell yeah. That's Audius, but I was going to show you that's oh, you got to sign up to use it? No, start listening. This is blockchain music. So if I search for that's is your restream link the same? Yes, it is, Hendrik. Yes, the same one. The lag here is 10 seconds. Really, Dale? 10 seconds isn't good. I got 22 followers on Audius. There you go, folks. This is me here. I'll give you that linky choopy poopy. And because I've got my albums in there too. Like, check this. These are my, actually, I'll give you that link to the albums. So these are my albums. And if you wanted to hear Alan Jones, it's on A Curious Arrangement. There's a track called Alan Jones. There it is right there. Alan Jones. If you want to hear that, Pertsky, I guess we could play it here, but there's the link to my album lists on Audius. But I guess we could play it here. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Nah, there it is.
Hello, I'm Alan Jones, and it gives me the absolute shits to report that I'll be back on Monday morning with all you fuckwits. Fucking hopeless. Well, it is fucking hopeless. I mean, if this is that bloody urgent, I should be given it in the morning. Just don't see my life should be turned into a fucking nightmare for the sake of other incompetence. From here on in, you can tell them I'm refusing to do something that I've got my face up against the wall and they want it done immediately. And I need to know exactly what's on. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've got to catch a plane at 10 o'clock to raise fucking money for charity, and I've got these people here sticking stuff up my bloody nose and my ass. It's just ridiculous. Fucking hopeless.
Yeah, I'm not in there yet, Hendrik. I'll get in there in a second, dude.
Oh, fuck this. What?
I'll be there in a sec.
Broke up what? Jesus, I hope someone understands how fucking irritated I am by this. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this again. I don't see where my life should be made a fucking misery because I'm not given the right instructions. I mean, this is absolutely ludicrous. Oh, there's fucking dust in this studio. You know, if it was bloody John Laws or someone, the whole joint would be cleaned out. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. Batman broke all box office records on this day in 1989. It had only been on the Australian screens for 6 days. It beat records previously held by Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Fuck, how did it rate? Bloody shit. Indiana fucking Jones. The reason we lost the fucking second test against the All Blacks, because that movie frightened the shit out of my team the night before we played, and they led 12-0 and fell apart at the seams. Fucking Hawker, who was terrified by the snakes, had the worst test I've ever had, because he'd been awake all night, devoured by Indiana Jones's temple snakes.
There you go, folks. Alan Jones. Oh, no, still playing other tracks. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Hey, get out of there. You can take a listen to that crap at your own leisure time, but I did enjoy hearing those. So if you weren't aware, that's a popular Australian disc jockey, DJ, celebrity, and those tapes were leaked because he's a very well-loved man amongst the elder generation, and to hear him potty mouth off like that, no one had ever heard him do that before. And these tapes got promoted like, oh, this is him, this is what he really is like what you hear online or on his show, that's not what he's like. He's a dirty, dark old man. And I thought, I'm gonna mix that into a song. But that's funny because I hadn't thought about that for a long time, but Pertsky brought it up. Classic says Drumzilla, it's too good, Hendrik. Pertsky says he's starting to live stream on YouTube. Wow, I didn't see that. He's 47k views since he'll kill it, right? He'll kill it. But yes, Hendrik, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna go across right now and sign into Chromesky. Waiting for host. Yeah, I'm not in there yet, dude. I'll get in there now. I was just waiting. I was just busy streaming, busy streaming. Let me just load up Chrome. And then if you really want to see how an Intel i9 MacBook Pro from 2019 16-inch struggles, wait till you see when we bring in the Chrome browser. It'll all be a little bit stagnated. Let me tell you about it. Very much so. Stagnation. That's the process, though. That's how it works. Just waiting for... I've already pressed Chrome open, and it's taken this long for Chrome to even open. That's the signifying signal. It'll signify that it's going to take a lot of resources to load this Chromium. But by the way, I don't care. Like, normally this stuff would frustrate the shit out of me, and I'd be doing everything to fix it. Right now, I don't care, because I know in 2 days' time, we're never going to have this issue again once we get the M1 Max. These kind of issues will be like, do you remember when those were the day? So I'm kind of liking that we're having these sort of lagging issues, because it's not permanent. I'm the opposite, raunchy online and a total saint in real life. Ah, Dowski, really? If you believe that, I have a bridge for sale, real cheap. You have a bridge for sale? I'm going to build a bridge and climb over it. I'm off, bugger off. Catch you all later. Thanks, Bernard. Charlotte, sorry to hear about your car. Thanks, Tim. Speak to you soon. Dude, look at this. That's Chrome loading. That's Chrome loading in the background. It obviously is not doing a thing. Saint and Dale in the same sentence? Please, Charlotte. This is a classic. I'm concerned now. Chrome is really, really, really struggling. What the crap is going on with Chrometown? Holy ballsers. It's just not loading. I'm going to quit it. Force quit the Chrome machine. Where's Chromium? I just force quitted it. Didn't load. I'll try loading it again. Chrome, I'll just go from here. Google Chrome. You'll see. You'll see. Little spinning wheel of death there. All right, lovely image there from Hendrik though, but look at that spinning wheel of death. And then it will start to load. If we're lucky. That's H-Man's. Yeah, that's a beautiful picture. See, this is, and then it just sits there on this white screen. Gotta love it. Technology will just sit there for a while and wait for it to do its thing, right? I mean, I can't do anything here. It's just doing it. It's doing it. That's a great picture, though. That's got a lot of vibe. That picture. That's got a real good vibe. That image. So I've still got an encode overload as all I'm trying to do is open the Chrome browser. I haven't got anything running in Chrome yet. Just trying to open the browser and my system is overloaded. Love it. Don't care. I don't. Well, I do care right now because I wanted to speak to H-Man, but you should use the Discord app. What for, Pertsky? I'm not opening Discord. What would I use the Discord app for? The Discord app. What would I use that for? Hendrik, carefully planned that picture was. Late night detective vibe. It does have a late night detective vibe. What? Sorry, I'm still baffled. What would I use the Discord app for, Pertsky? You mean for a call-in? We've tried all that, dude. That stuff. There's so many issues with Discord and doing that. Namely, bringing in a fake, not a fake, but like a virtual camera or a virtual audio source. Restream.io is what I use, and that works flawlessly, assuming you can load Chrome. Assuming your system allows you to load a pretty resource-intense browser such as Chrome. Mine's obviously not liking it right now. It's still sitting on a white page. I don't know how this is going to rectify it. I don't even know if this is going to load. Like, if this doesn't load, we don't have the call in. This is me just waiting for Chrome to load. Metal Luna, hey Gibbs, hey Metal Luna, how you doing, man? Hello, skis. Good to see you, good to have you, good to know you. And Discord sound quality sucks. This is true. Yeah, this is true. Discord sound quality, from what I've used, when I've used it, not very cool. I thought you were going to talk to Hendrik over Discord. No, we're having Hendrik call in through Restream.io. Restream has a great feature called Studio. Of course, for that to work, you've got to be able to load the freaking... It's not loading. Hey, I got to kill it. I got to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Google Chrome just is not loading, right? Ah. And I guess I should probably kill other things too at this point. Let's kill the Brave browser. Let's kill Brave browser. Ah, that was my chat. Pfft, you really are stupid. So I got no chat except for the on-screen chat, which I don't care about because I'll have it up on the... Let's kill Firefox as well. Let's kill Firefox. Okay, they're all killed. What else can I kill while I stream? I got nothing else running, really. Let's try opening up Chrome right now. Ah, didn't get it. It went to HR Center. What the? And then it opened up the Brave browser, didn't it? Ah, you really suck, machine. I just said I don't care about this, but now I'm really frustrated because it didn't go to the Chrome browser. It opened up something in the Brave browser. Encode overload, encode overload. So just kill this freaking browser here. That's frustrating. Kill it. CHR Chrome. Google Chrome. I've clicked it. Let's see what happens. It's been choppy for me. Has anyone else noticed that? Wondering if it's on my side. No, Metal Luna, it's me, dude. It's me. It's completely me. It's choppy at my end. It's me. This is totally me. This is totally me. Flawlessly like the other day. James, this is a separate issue. What we're dealing with right now is completely separate to that. But I feel you. But no, this is... Oh, okay, it loaded. Okay, there you go. So I had to kill Firefox and Brave to enable Chrome to launch. There you go. So once this kicks in... And look, just put this in your little notebooks and say, I remember that stream was shit, dude. It was so sketchy. It was so jumpy. Remember that, because like I said, you won't be seeing this from Tuesday onwards or Wednesday when I start streaming with a new laptop. You won't see any of this. It'll be flawless. And I'll have my other monitor set up as well. It'll be so sick. Might even put a third monitor up there if I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will. Your order is next, Benon. Just got a text. What does that mean, next? By the way, while that loads, I'll take a slash. Oh, it's just loaded. Of course. I got to take a slash, though. Really do. Here it comes, folks. Restream.io. Very sketchy positioning here. And there we have, we should see my camera and we should see H-Man in there as well. And I'll bring you in. How come that's not full screen, though? Oh, you know what? I got to go over here, folks. Hold on a second. Let me bring this full screen. Well, we haven't got the H-Man in the house yet. Where is my camera? What? How come my camera's not there? Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there, folks. It's getting there. And I hear the H-man. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be stuttery. I can see you there, H-man. I can see you there. I can see you there. Let me bring you in. Let me bring you in. The H-man. The H-maneth join. How you doing, man? You're in, I believe. Is that gonna happen? Oh, wait for it. It's all so slow. Oh my lord, this is slow. Did it work? Here comes the H-man. Holy slowness. Did it twice. You suck. I pressed the button twice. Look how jittery this is. Enjoy this, what is we, 12 frames a second? What the hell is that on the sidebar? That's the chat. What the heck? There's a big picture of Shiloh. Okay, I didn't do that. How you doing, Hendrik?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Yeah.
I'm doing really jittery. I don't know what that crap is. That's the chat over there. Wow, dude, that's glitchy. Holy glitch, H-man.
Yeah, the chat actually looks normal.
For you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, oh, damn, that took a long time to load. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man.
So,
can I give you full screen props while I take a slash?
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I don't have it programmed. Oh, no, I don't have the. Okay, I'm giving you full screen props, man. I'm taking a slash. Oh no.
All right.
Hold on a second. This is painfully slow, but.
All right. So like, hopefully, like I'm, you guys can hear me because, I can't hear Benon now. So like his old stream audio is gone for me.
Wow.
And Dale says always cracks me up the way Benon says H-man. Yeah, there's two ways of pronouncing the letter H. It's either H or it's H. So it's H. Depends on where you are, you know.
One sec.
So, yeah, this is like the Apollo missions. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't see, because I can't see the stream at all now, like, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, so, yeah, what I see for Benon, like when I can see him, yes, it's like an Apollo mission for sure. Yes. Yes, it's Dale, most certainly. It was certainly also interesting to see that person like in Benon's chat and not being caught out. That was interesting. But I'm kind of glad that he didn't. But like, yeah, reasons I will keep it private. Duxky was 40 minutes behind in the video. Wow. 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 That's a lot of lag. Gibbs caught short. Don't know what that means. Yeah, what else is new? So, there's the talk about like a big picture of Shiloh. Like I didn't see that either. So yeah. So the interface to me like actually looks perfectly fine. Yeah, just wondering where the Gibbs man is. Did his doorbell ring or something? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you can hear. Can you see me? Or am I like Apollo? Yeah. What else is new? Nothing. I guess what is new is that I'm almost 100%. Oh, hello. You're back.
Hello.
You're not back.
I should be. Oh shit. That's weird. That's my system glitching. I think I'm back.
You're
Dude.
back. Oh, good.
Dude, get this. The second I start slashing, the delivery dude turns up. Like I'm there, penis in hand. The flow is flowing. Hello, I hear this guy. You seriously? You chose that exact second to arrive? Oh, fuck. So I snapped it off, washed my hands, ran out there, received the delivery. I haven't looked at it yet, but I have it here. I hope you are entertaining the chat suitably.
Kind of. Yeah.
Wow.
More like the chat was entertaining me.
Okay. So shall we open this? Is Shiloh Rose still with us? Shiloh Rose, you're still here. I see you in the chat, dude. I apologize for how jumpy this is. That isn't going to get any better. That's just what we're dealing with. Dude, that looks terrible. Hey, we'll try to do this pretty quick, I guess, because it does look pretty bad. Hey, it's pretty damn bad, and it's probably not going to get any better until the next 2 days.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like, I mean, it was working like pretty well on your machine.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten gradually worse and worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it software updates or what? You know, like.
Don't know, but we're running like 12 frames a second here. Yeah, 7.7 frames a second. So let's open this. Do you know what, man? Oh shit! Now that I've just said it.
Well, put me in the background or something, and like go back to your mainstream.
Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah, while I open this, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'll put you in the green room.
I'll open up like another tab so I can see what you're doing.
That's a good idea, dude. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Okay, I'll be back here momentarily. That's a brilliant idea. Let's get out of there for the time being. Just give me a second for my computer to catch up to the lag. But I think that's important that we're going to come back into there and hopefully we're good. But at this particular point, it's just there's just too much going on, right? Too much going on. I know that. We've assessed that. We've streamed long enough to know what's happening. The system's getting overloaded. Thermal throttling's in place. This would not be good to showcase what we want to showcase, what Shiloh sent me. I did go out and get the bottle of pop. And I have a glass of ice here. Let's take a look at the things. There's four bags here, folks. 4 bags. Wait a sec. 3 bags, I can't count. 3. The heaviest one I'm gonna grab first. Oh, it's a circle bottle. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna look at it. What do you think that is? What is that? Oh! This is that peanut butter whiskey. Shiloh Rose. 70%. It's 35% alcohol by volume, which is 70 proof. 70 proof. Dude. Oh man, we're still really laggy here. You know what? I'm gonna kill Chrome. Fuck, this is shitting me. I'm kidding. I killed Chrome. I just killed Chrome. If we can't come back to that, Hendrik, I thought that wouldn't be so laggy. Chrome at this point, Chrome is just out of there. I might not even be able to have you back on, Hendrik. I just killed Chrome. We should see it kind of kick into better. It should be getting better now after Chrome's gone. Because I just saw my stream in the distance and it was really stagnated. Like less than like a frame a second or something. Yeah, let's not do that. Encode overload, yeah. Shiloh Rose, welcome back, Dugski. So this is it, dude. Are we? I can't do this. I just opened it, but my stream's all laggy. There's nothing else running, dude. There's nothing else open. There's literally only OBS and my microphone. That's it. And the stream is absolutely bottom up shithouse. Encoded overload. Okay, I get it. Encoded overload. Now go back to not encoded overload. We haven't got anything else running. I just closed the restream tab. That's what I just did, yeah. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this to come back, because usually once you stop some processes, it does give more resources back to OBS, but it's still encoded overload. Should I close that? I've got nothing else open. I was going to say, should I turn off some monitors? It's not doing anything. This sucks. Right when I opened it as well, I really want to taste it. I guess I'm just waiting to see what happens here. It's probably overheated to hell. Okay, it seems like the encode overload issue is gone off the screen, so that's a good thing. If we just leave it at that, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. It's creeping back up. 30 frames a second, 32 frames a second, 36 frames a second, 34 frames a second. That's down. 34 back. Okay, I think we might be good. I think you're having a kernel panic. Possibly. Check your activity monitor. 45 frames. Even to load the activity monitor would suck right now. I feel like we're 50 frames, 44 frames. Okay, I think we're getting better. Yeah. So it just took a while for the Chrome to sort of get out of the process. Choose now to start being really jittery. Right on, James. Yeah, that was shitty timing. But we're back to 55 frames a second. Anything over 30, I'm happy with. We're good. Okay, so I did open this. I don't know if you saw me open it, but I did open it and I smelt it. So this is, Shiloh Rose was telling me about this the other week. Peanut butter whiskey. Peanut butter whiskey. It's 80 woof. Literally says woof on there. So this has to be done neat, right? You told me to get Coke though. I'm gonna try it neat. Let's try this neat. Smells rad. What a combination. Peanut butter whiskey. Are you mad? What's the brand again? Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, folks. Look at that. What? Shiloh Rose, thank you. What? What? How is this a thing? How is this even a thing? That's incredibly tasty. That is something that I can honestly say I've never tasted before. It's almost like a reminds me of like a, funnily enough, a Christmas like a, what are those fudge cookies where they're like fudgy with like, they're brittle and they snap and they're like thin and they're sometimes like clear, like really hard to eat, and they looks like honey when you look through it. That's kind of what this reminds me of. What? Who thought about making peanut butter and whiskey together? You madman. That's bizarre. What the hell? It's voodoo. Charlotte, it's weird, isn't it? You should have other items. Let me open up the other items. In here, we have... Thank you for shopping with online Woolworths. Oh, pistachio! Charlotte, I just finished my last pistachios today. I was sitting there watching an episode of Narcos. I'm watching Narcos, the Pablo Escobar story, and I just finished my pistachio nuts. And now I've got more. Thank you very much. That's rad. That's really good timing. I'm not shitting you. I just emptied the last of my pistachios today. I was like, damn it. Now I have more. Peanut brittle. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, peanut brittle. Aero Gamer, could you hold it up with a label? Yes, I can. I should put the cap back on because I risk dropping it here. That's the label there. Sheepdog, peanut butter whiskey. It's something that you, if you're like me, you'd be like, dude, that can't work. Yet it really does. And that's where it says 80 proof, or is it 70 proof? 70. And they've crossed the W, the proof off, and made it woof. Woof. Dude, that's rad. When you smell it, you can certainly smell peanut butter, but when you taste it, you get this extra... you get this extra sort of level of sweetness. It's weird. It's like, what I don't get from it, I don't get the whiskey. So this is room temperature. So I'm getting like a thin sort of... I'm struggling here. I can't describe what this is. It's obviously peanut butter, but I don't have that same whiskey vibe. There's no, like, it's not like a peaty, smoky whiskey. It's not like a Jack Daniel's where it gives you that nice aftertaste. It's really strong peanut butter, which is bizarre. It says on the back, blending peanut butter with whiskey, ? You're kidding. We thought the idea sounded a little nutty too. Grab a bottle of sheepdog peanut butter whiskey and woof down as a chilled shot or over ice. Well, that's a fucking wonderful idea. Got some ice right here, folks. Get in there. Let's go a little more over ice. See how that opens it up. I'd almost label this like more of a liqueur than a whiskey. It's got that liqueur kind of vibe to it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. It's more of a liqueur than a whiskey. Even though it's a whiskey, right? But it's more, it's got, when you sip it, it reminds me of like the Jack Honey. Kind of, but the taste is completely different. Oh shit, imagine mixing the two. Imagine mixing Jack Honey with sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. Wow, honey and peanut butter. Damn. I mean, I'm just imagining it. I don't know if it's good. It could be rubbish, but I'm just imagining what it might taste like. Okay, the ice opens it up. Oh, wow. Shiloh Rose! A sample pack. Look at this. Look at this little sample pack, folks. Gentleman Jack. We got the honey right here. We can do it. We can try mixing it. What? Let's do it. Oh, by the way, also in this pack, Gentleman Jack Regulation, Tennessee Fire, and Single Barrel Select. Are these are plastic bottles. I thought they were glass. That feels like glass. That's glass, dude, for sure. That Gentleman Jack's glass. That's glass. Tennessee Honey, plastic. Yeah. Regulation, plastic. Tennessee Fire, plastic. Cute little single barrel select, hey? Glass. So the Gentleman Jack and the single barrel select, they're both glass. That's cool. And these are cold. What? Why are these cold? Actually, hold on a second. I can't tell. That bottle was chilled. Dudes, that only looks like a kiddo on a Christmas morning. I feel like it, Dale. I feel like that. Well done, Charlotte. Yeah, this is really cool. Let's try. Do I do it now or do I... Charlotte, thank you so much. Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, pistachio nuts, and a sample pack of Jack, which I will... Okay, so I already know I love the honey. So out of these, you know Old Mate, right? Old Mate's great. It goes, for me, it goes, after Old Mate, it goes, oh, straight away. In order, it goes Old Mate, Gentleman Jack, Single Barrel, Honey, and then Fire. And I really don't want to take, because these are small samples, I don't want to take too much out of the honey, but I do really think it'd be intriguing to mix a little bit of honey with this peanut butter whiskey. I think that would be a unique experience. So let me try it, but how are we going to do it? I've just poured a fresh one. I don't want to kind of... You know what? Hold on. Okay. But what if it's shit? Then I've ruined both drinks. Fresh glass. Fresh glass. Of course. Okay, so given that there's 50 mils in here, or is it 5 mil? It's 50 mils, so a regular shot would be 30 mils, which would be just a little bit less than half of the bottle, or a little bit more than half. So let's just go... I want to leave enough for a regular honey in here, so let's just go a little off the top here. So fresh glass. So approximately that much in there is going to give me enough for a regulation honey. That's a good smell. So then what I'll do is I'll mix a little of the peanut butter brittle. We'll try to go even amounts, right? Do you reckon we should go even amounts, or should we go a little more, a little less of something? I said it right before you. You did? Honey may ruin it. Use a small sample. Daleski Snapskitty. Yeah. And by the way, my chat's so small right now because I've only got it on screen here. But yeah, I did call that as well. And I thought I don't want to ruin this whole thing, right? So let me... Yeah, do you reckon we should have more of the honey or more of the peanut butter brittle? I'm going to probably go even, half-half, right? I know there's latency. Think of it as green tea if it's bad, Charles. It's true, man. Okay, we'll go half-half. I reckon that's just a little... Okay. So what we'll do is we'll try it just with a little bit of each. So this is Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey and Sheepdog Peanut Butter Whiskey. Hold on to your seats, folks. This is a strange combination. The peanut butter is just coming through well too much. In that case, let's go a little more honey. There's too... I kind of want to have it just... Hold on a sec. I just wet my lips. Oh, of course, this is sweet. Okay, my bad. Hang on. Let me cleanse my palate. Honey. Okay, that's very sweet. Cleanse it. Peanut butter. I'm just touching my lips with it. They taste very similar. That's strange. This is sweet. That's what I'm getting from that. Very sweet. Tennessee honey. This is probably the wrong decision to mix these two because they both taste very, very similar. There is a distinct similarity between the two. One of them, the peanut butter, has more of a peanut flavor, but they both have a very sweet... Okay, I'll use this word. There's a sickly sweetness to it. I'm not saying that to turn you off. Oh, that's sickly. I'm not touching it. But it is sickly sweet. Maybe I was going to add more honey to it, but I don't think it needs it. I think what it might benefit from is a little smashing of ice to open it all up. So water does open whiskey up quite nicely, and ice is frozen water, as you know from chemistry. Ah, shit. Let's see. So to make sure we don't mix them up, the original the original peanut butter only is in the square glass, and the one with the honey and peanut butter is in the circle glass. I guess I gotta let the water sort of do its thing for a bit. James, that'd be nice peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Peanut butter and honey, they do rule, those sangers. On white bread, of course. Not good for you, but tastes fucking rad. Try less, can add more. Dalesky, right on. 50-50 Perdsky. He's going to be on the floor in a second. No, I'm not. That's my gig, Dalski. No, my chair. My chair's pretty good, hey. I don't think it's going to collapse. Okay, so the water, the ice hasn't really done much to open it all up. Okay, hang on. Let's compare both of these. Half, peanut butter. Let's go peanut butter first. Very, very sickly sweet. Half. They're very, very similar. Both of these, extremely similar. To the point where I don't reckon I could tell them apart. If someone mixed them up on me and said taste them, I don't reckon. Nah, I wouldn't be able to tell those apart. It's bizarre. The honey, it's almost a bit of a waste of the honey, which I'm glad I didn't put too much in because I've still got one in there for me later. Or for Christmas Day. If I'm not, Shiloh, if I'm not allowed to drink this stuff today, tell me, because I'll hold on to it till Christmas Day. But heaven forbid, let's try adding some cock to the situation. Got a, you know, a good cock will always fix everything, right? I see you agree with me. Okay, so we know what that smells and tastes like. Let's make, this is the half. That's there. And this is just straight up peanut butter brittle. We already know that honey, Tennessee honey, and Coke is absolutely rad. If you want to taste a very interesting sweet Jack, get yourself a bottle of Tennessee honey and mix it with Coke. It's so good. Like, it's a strange goodness. So, this is peanut butter brittle with Coke. Okay. Not really digging that, to be honest. I just farted. Not really digging that. There's something about that that's just not quite there. I can't work out what it is. Yeah. Okay. Tennessee honey and peanut butter brittle from Sheepdog and a fresh bottle of pop. I want this to be better, but is it? The half is easier and, funnily enough, less sweet. What I'm hearing, I can't hear anything. What I'm gathering from these two mixes, this guy is super, super sweet. Really, really sweet. I don't know. Peanut butter's not normally sweet, but this is... So they've done something here. They've put an additional ingredient in here to mimic the smell of peanut butter, right? Because they wouldn't have made it with peanut butter. I don't imagine. They would have used the scent of peanuts and the scent of burning butter. But there's something super, super, super sweet about this, whereas I already know that the honey and the Coke is a rad combination, and it works together nicely. Adding honey to this and then adding Coke to it makes it's nice, right? It's pleasant. But then just cracking up the regular peanut butter, so just this guy with Coke, not working. So the message there is, this guy is a great little on ice or neat, but if you put it with Coke, not really doing it for me. Not doing it for me at all. Now let me clarify. It's not bad. Like, you're not going to be going, ah, kill me, ah. It's not bad, but it's also not great. This guy, yeah. So I guess I guess we've established that Tennessee honey and Coke is good. Tennessee honey mixed half-half with sheepdog peanut butter whiskey brittle is not great. Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey mixed with Coke on its own, no good. Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey on its own with ice, yes good. Conclusion, thank you Shiloh Rose for sending this to me for Christmas. You didn't need to. You already gave me a wetsuit for Christmas. That's tits. And now you've given me a bottle of sheepdog peanut butter whiskey and a sample pack of Jack, which I'm going to give a good home. Tennessee Fire's good. That's good with Coke as well. I kind of want to take a little of each net right now. Do we do a little sample of each? I don't know if I should. Nah, I won't do that. Yeah, the panel. Yeah, we won't be able to. Hendrik, if I bring you back in, we're going to go through the same shit again. It'll just stutter and stumble. I mean, put this down. By the way, Hendrik, thank you for getting dressed and de-sweating. Like I appreciate you. Hang on a second. I think there's alcohol in these drinks. Yeah, there is. I can see them in there. There's alcohols in them. Who told me? You didn't tell me there was alcohol in this? Shit. You wanted to get me drunk, didn't you? You little specimens. Hendrik, thank you for calling in. Let's put this down to, remember those days when it didn't work? These are those days. These are those days when the stream was stuttering because of tech. The tech happens to be thermal throttling on the 2019 16-inch Intel i9 MacBook Pro, which will become obsolete for me in 2 freaking days when I get my M1 MacBook Pro Max 64GB RAM. Shit, yeah. Shiloh Rose says, sample them all? I kind of want to, actually, hey. I mean, fuck me, it's Christmas. Should we get absolutely twisted here? I gotta go and cook dinner, though. What time is it? Considering I'm fully loaded here with these two, can we say no? And can I keep those for... but you're not here. Oh, fuck. I was going to say tomorrow on D-Live. But you're not on D-Live. Oh, shit. No, you're not. I freaked out and thought, hang on a sec, we're still on D-Live. Yeah, we haven't done anything wrong, though. We're still good for D-Live. I really want to, but I think I don't need to. Yeah, Dale, I was going to call in. But if no worky, no problem. Another time. Yeah, just put this down to one of those times when. Remember when you didn't have the new MacBook, and then. But here's the other thing. I've been talking this up and saying how rad it's going to be. I don't actually know. No one else has done what I'm doing. There's no one on YouTube streaming with a MacBook Pro M1 Max. No one's doing, like, everybody's talking about encode times with Handbrake and Final Cut Pro exports and how many things you can open up every single app at once and blah blah blah. Not a single person has gone, hey, I got this for live streaming, here's how it works. So the very first video I make, I'm going to jump in with a M1 MacBook Pro Max 64GB and OBS for live streaming. How does it work? And I'm going to film it all. I'm basically going to Danny Black it and get in first before anybody else. I can't believe no one else has done it, right? It's a searchable term, OBS live streaming with the new. The other thing I really want to look at, and no one else has done this either, miner rigs. Mining with the M1 MacBook Pro. Why is no one setting up a mining rig? These things are powerful as... How far? Yeah, we're far enough into this stream. These machines are powerful as fuck. How come no one's using them to mine Ethereum, Monero? I got a few mining rigs that I run every now and then. The Theta Edge node, they struggle to do anything, right? Maybe you earn about 0.4 of a cent over the course of a month. That's because the machine thermal throttles. We got these new powerful laptops, man. How no one's mining with them? I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna be the M1 Pro King. Danny Black can be the GoPro King. I'll be the M1 Pro King. M1 Max King. I'll take that. I can watch and just can't chat. Yeah, so you can still watch. Yeah, true. 12 Twinfin in the house. Yo, Twinsky, how you doing, dude? Hello? G'day, mate. I tell you what, though, one thing's for certain. I do have to take a slash. Can I take a slash? Oh, can I? If I take a slash, I'll play you the third song from Multiple Organisms. The third song is going to be called Lower Me Down. Oh, I'm really proud of this song, actually. Yeah, I'll take a slash and play you this song. It's called Lower Me Down. There'll be a little bit of a glitch while I move the thing around and get in the right position, but you'll hear the track Lower Me Down. The thing to note with this is this song. So I got a bunch of audio from a friend or an old mate, and the drums were so cool that I then recreated them as MIDI drums and then moved the things around and made it into a song. So what you're hearing is MIDI drums that are inspired by an actual drum beat that an old friend of mine laid down, having no idea that I'd do this. Spoiler alert, I'm encoding a bunch of his MDs. I'm ripping or digitizing a bunch of, or storing a bunch of his mini discs. One of them has a whole fucking album of drum beats, which I'm thinking about writing songs around. But this is a taste of that, I suppose. So this song, Lower Me Down, the drums were already there and I wrote a song around it, and it sounds a little bit like this.
Too clear what I'll have to say. Oh, chance to walk away clean from all this now. Take it from me, walk away 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 clean now. Cause I can't stop what I've hardly started. While you sit there all broken hearted. Sad that it is, but that's the way it is. It'll overpower me, it'll undervalue you. And now they'll take your statement, and now you'll twist one up. They'll call you to the stand, they'll put you up on show. You'll wind up on your head in another valley shadow. You know just what I'll say, you never should have let this and all the others out of the bag. Lower me down, 6 feet down. There's no more method, no more stale fish. Put me in a bag. Lower me down, lower me into the ground, lower me into the ground, lower me into the ground, down, down.
There you go, folks. Lower me down. Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed taking a slash. Also, I'm enjoying seeing encode overload error again, but I did load up my chat on the big screen so I can see you lovely specimens as you chit-chat. In the chiseled chats, what have I missed here? Merry Cluck and Xmas, Cheersdale, Cluck-a-doodle-doo, Cluck Cluck. The other platform really screwed up booting your Shiloh. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to many people, Dale. Yeah. At least we can hang here and vibe together. I know, Dale, it sucks. This song is growing on me. Third time hearing it. Oh, well, there you go, Dale. I appreciate that, man. That's nice of you. That's one of my favorites. Now, I am still boozing off these, but we have to keep this. We're going to wrap it up relatively soon because it's Christmas and I have the family, or I have at least Timbo here. But he is reluctant to hang with me until I get the results of my last test back. Because I was interstate and I had to get a test. Well, I didn't have to, actually. He sort of said, can you get a test to prove that you didn't get coronavirus in Adelaide? So I got one here yesterday at about 10 o'clock, and I still haven't got the text message telling me I'm clear. So maybe I've got the corona AIDS virus. I'm not too sure. So hang on. The square one was the mix, and this is the straight up one. No, that's the straight up one. This is the mix. Yeah, true. Straight up one. Yeah. Sharla, thank you. Can I take the chance to say thank you again, once more? Oh, for the wetsuit as well. Let's show you the wetsuit. This is going to do me well next winter in Australia. This is what Charlotte. This is what Charlotte already gave me for Christmas, right? This extra stuff. This is additional. She already sent me a gift voucher from Surf Stitcher, and I got myself my first ever 4-3 wetsuit. This is thicker. I've always gone 3-2. Both ours and wetsuits I've got are 3-2s. 3 mil on the body, 2 mil on the legs and arms. This is 4 mil on the body, 3 mil on the legs and arms. 3 mil being the width of the neoprene. This is a company called Project Blank. They have a very minimalistic approach. This is black. This is a wetsuit. I can't wait to don that in the winter. I'm glad I haven't got to wear it yet because it's getting warmer all of a sudden. You're welcome. Enjoy it. Thank you, Charlotte. Very, very generous of you. As Dale said, and I'll back this up, it's not the same without you on DLive. Yeah, it's not the same. It sucks over there on DLive without you around. And overall, the thing that sucks is that no one's telling you why you're not there. If they and Charlotte, can I verify that this is correct? And I've been saying this, but I've been saying it sort of on your behalf, if you like. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you got told that you did something wrong, whatever the thing was, like situation A, B, or C, if they told you this is what you did, I've been saying that you would respond with, okay, I didn't quite think that was wrong, but if that was wrong, I'll take it. And by the way, here's the reason I went that way. Because of A, B, and C that lined up to push me into reacting E, F, and G. And then the conversation could be, okay, DLive, I'll take it. I messed up at that point. That's on me. That's bad. From here on in, thank you for letting me know. I'll make certain that I don't do that again, or I don't go down that avenue, or I don't end up where I was. Is that cool with DLive? That's a warning, right? That's a one-time warning. The problem is that didn't happen. You just got banned with no reason. And I don't feel like you're an unreasonable person. So, first of all, or second of all, I don't even know what you did or what you purportedly did. No one does. DLive do. They're not telling you. So you can't even enter that discussion. And that's what kills me. Because if you've ever been wrong in life, and I know I have, right? There's been times where maybe you don't see it at the time, but 10 years later when you're reflecting on it, you see, I can see her point of view. Sure. And then you go, all right, I'll take it. Unless you get told what it is, though, you're kind of stuck, right? So have I got that right? Where you would be willing to say, yeah, that's cool. I fucked that up. And I'll take that as a warning and let's move on. But if it's an unfortunate once off and you're banned without any explanation to explain why or what you've reportedly done, then no one's better off. Hopefully they answer and let me back on over there. Of course. Yeah. So yeah, of course. So I that's justified then. I've been saying that on your behalf and I've been saying it without any validation because I don't know exactly, but there it is. There's the validation. So she's got the validation. I've got the validation and she's confirmed what I've said. If someone told her what it was that she did and if it was warranted, right? If they said you did this and therefore you're banned, as you can see, she'd be like, okay, I get that. That's fair. That's a fair reason to ban me. But would that not make my first warning? And therefore I can now remedy that and never hit a second warning? That's how I'd look at it. Because, I mean, one strike and you're out. Has DLive changed that as well? Not only have they changed, like, we do not and never will take a cut off you. They're also now, there's no 3 strikes. It's 1 strike. The only strike and you're out. That's kind of what it is, right? That's shithouse. Dalesky, I thought second chances were a part of life. I mean, seriously, this is so stupid to not allow for an apology and a reset. I agree, Ben, on 100%. Yeah. Benon needs a one-on-one with Tidy. I would totally love that. That would be a one-on-one stream with Tidy. But I tell you what, it would be a long stream. I have so many questions that I want to know from Tidy, and I'm sure I could also pitch it to people and they could submit questions that they want to know from Tidy. I would love to do that. Absolutely. Dalesky, I mean, I could have banned myself a few times, and I'm the same, right? I brought up 2 instances, one that happened merely days ago where I could have been 1 strike, then I'm out. I did a stream in Murray Bridge where I cracked a beer before I M-tagged. Okay, it was an accident, and it's very difficult to M-tag while you're IRLing on the road because the app is so fucking ridiculously hard to navigate. In fact, there is no way to do it unless someone links you the dashboard. I've got to always ask in the chat, can someone put a link to the dashboard? Because I can't get to it while I'm live. While I'm live IRL streaming on my phone, I cannot access the dashboard unless someone links the dashboard in my stream. So at that point, yes, I opened a beer and had a few sips before I realized, and then including the latency and delays, it took another 30 seconds until Hendrik put the link in the chat, and I clicked it and I went and tried to navigate on my phone to M-tag. Finally did it. I was drinking beer without being M-tagged though, so do I deserve to be banned entirely off the platform with no explanation? According to the way Shiloh was, yeah, I do. That's what you get. Shiloh, if I did something, I need to know when and what. Yeah, exactly. I mean, D-Live will never discuss a situation with a third party. Dale, but Dale, Podsky wasn't saying to talk about... Dale, I don't think Podsky was saying, I need to have a one-on-one with Tidy to discuss Charlotte's situation. I don't think that's what he was saying. I mean, I don't want to speak on your behalf, Podsky, but I genuinely don't believe that's what you were getting at. You might have been getting at... I feel like you might have been getting at the fact that there's many questions to be asked, not specific to anyone's situation, specific to D-Live. The community stream, right? The build-up. This is, you could call this the this is like the dam stream, right? The build-up. The river's been dammed off for so long that nothing's been trickling down, and all of a sudden the dam's going to break, and that could happen on my channel where I talk to Tidy. I mean, I'm happy to do it anywhere, but. Yeah, Dale, I think you got that wrong. I see you're still talking about it. Tidy will not respond to Ben. I think you got that wrong. That's not what. That's definitely not what I would be wanting to talk to Tidy about. That and on that note, if the topic of getting a ban came up, it would be very general. The general question would be, can you get banned off D-Live with no explanation? And I would not mention the S word, Charlotte. I would not mention that, but the general question, the question's valid though, and we've obviously got many examples of where that's happened. So then if Tidy answered with, no, you can't, then I'd have to say, well, there are instances, again, not mentioning anybody's name, but there are instances where that's happened. Is there a process in place to discuss that and to rectify it? If not, is there a process in place to address that whole concept, to reevaluate how that's not working? Because if you've just said to me, you can't get banned off D-Live with no explanation, then there's a problem because that's happening. So someone's got a switch that they're not entitled to. Some staff member has been given a authority to turn off, to go to DEFCON 9. They don't have the authority, well, they shouldn't have, because they're flicking that switch with the will of the nil. Is Coin Captain in the house? What? Coin Captain over from D-Live. Coin Captain put his ship in reverse. He said, watch out, you pirates. Hey, Pelican, watch out, Pelican. And he put his ship... Can you make a ship go backwards? I didn't even know you could. But he reversed out of D-Live and reversed up into the YouTube machine and went, hey, give us a minute. You're on YouTube. I'll hang out with you for a while. Thank you, Coin Captain. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a discussion here and got a few Christmas drinks here. And... I mean, we're not trying to resolve anything. I mean, I don't think we are. I can't resolve anything, but I can at least talk about it. I'm enjoying talking about it. I think Shiloh was set up. Oh, wow. Heavens above. Yo, CC, by the way, look what Shiloh sent me. This is called Sheepdog Whiskey. Now, of all the flavors of whiskey that I know you've had, and rum, have you ever had a peanut butter flavored? This is peanut butter flavored whiskey. I wish you could smell it, man. Smell that shiz. I wish you could. You getting that? It's okay. It's a sickly sweet peanut butter smell. Very bizarre. Very tasty. Very strange. Very strange. In all of my whiskey experience, and let me tell you, there's been a fair amount of that, I would never have thought of this. I've never had anything like it. And we're also mixing it with, I've got two going I'm double parked here. That's just the peanut butter whiskey and Coke. And this is peanut butter whiskey and Tennessee honey from Jack Daniels, because Charlotte also sent me a sample pack of Tennessee Fire, Gentleman Jack, Regulation Old Number 7, and Single Barrel Select. I guess this is the 2021.
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Cheers to the givers.
Hell yeah, CC, money's too tight for steak. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate you, man. Cheers to the givers. Thank you, man. Pertsky, I got a crash. Great stream. Have a great weekend. What? Pertsky? Hey, Siri, what time is it in Berlin?
In Berlin, Germany. It's 7:32.
It's 7:32 a.m. You're going to bed? Have you been out all night, Pertsky? You've been out all night boozing, haven't you? It's 7:32 in the a.m. for you. What kind of sleep patterns do you have, you weirdo? You and Hendrik have the same sleep patterns? It's just, the birds are up chirping, man. It's a new day. It's a new life. What are you doing going to bed right now? Have you been out all night rampaging? And I guess it's Berlin. Hey, it's 24/7. You've been out all night, haven't you, at those little exclusive clubs of yours? You've been wearing the spandex and partying, haven't you? I bet you can smell smoke machine in your lungs, can't you? I know you. I hear you, Pertsky. Coin Captain. Actually, yes, I have had a peanut butter whiskey. It pairs well with jelly flavored whiskey for a PB&G. Peanut butter and jelly. Wow, okay. There you go, folks. I thought this was a new thing for me. It turns out it's quite regular, or it's at least known in the system. In the system? I'm getting twisted here, folks. We've got to wrap this up pretty damn soon. Pretty damn soon. Funny times. All right, that's the PB done. Dalesky, I'm sipping the last of my Sinatra Select. Sorry, dude, don't apologize for that. Is James in Germany? James in Germany. Is Drumzilla still in the chat? Drumzilla? I don't know if you probably have to go get back in the car and drive, right? I was going to say, how much Jack did we drink on the night when your father-in-law was there? Had a great time talking to Ken. Very cool guy. Very cool guy, actually. We had many conversations about things that... So Ken's obviously a couple of generations ahead of me and James, maybe 1.5 generations ahead. And just hearing someone talk about like technology coming in and changing things, you know, like he's of the generation of like newspapers and landlines, and just hearing how things have sort of evolved around him. And then you've got to, it's sad to say it, but you've got to adapt or disappear, right? Like imagine telling, I'm gonna say he's probably 60, right? Mid 60s. Imagine telling someone in that age group that you're going to have a cell phone, a smartphone in your pocket, and that's how you're going to communicate. Like you're going to need to know what apps are. What the fuck? What's an app? It's just a weird thought, because like back in his day, if you wanted to call someone and you were out at a barbecue, you'd ask them, can I borrow your phone? And you'd go inside the house and you'd dial a number you memorized, or you had it written down in a book. And now you got a phone in your pocket which you can pull up and like press a button, and but that's all dependent on the service you have in the area you're at. And if the area is lousy and there's a lack of government support, you don't get a good service, blah blah blah. That's what we're talking about. Like, because I was literally live streaming using the cell service, and I don't think Ken kind of got that I was using the same thing that he uses for his phone calls I was using to do a live stream. And why would he get that? It's the technology is so things just move so quick. That's why I always enjoy talking like to people just out of the generation that I'm in. It's like, yeah, and the same thing can be said about the generation after me. Like, just the notion of being paid to play computer games online. Like, seriously, think about that from a person of 46 years of age. I remember watching my mate play Donkey Kong 2 on a Nintendo and NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. And I'd watch him and I'd be like, give me a go, man. Give me a go. It's my turn. No, it's mine. He'd pull it up and we fight about it. Now, the kids pay to watch someone else do that. PewDiePie, right? They watch him play a computer game. What? And the dude playing cleans up. That's what I'm saying. The times changed. They move quick. What are you yahoos talking about? A Frenchman's crack? Here I am waxing poetical about tech and changes in generations, and you're talking about a Frenchman's crack? I can't leave you yahoos alone for 5 freaking seconds. That's what happens, right? You kids. If you don't behave yourself, I'm going to turn this car right around and go straight home, and there'll be no Disneyland for either of you. So sit back down, Shiloh. Hendrik, you're old enough, Hendrik. You should be looking after Shiloh and Dale, right? Don't make me turn this car around and go home. I mean, I want to go to Disneyland as well, but you guys got to behave, right? It's bribery. That's parenting. Not that I'm a parent, but I'm going to assume that's parenting. Most of parenting is bribery, right? Sit down and shut up. Otherwise, you're going to go to your room. Sounds like bribery, Mum. That is bribery. Now sit down and shut up. Otherwise, I'm going to take all your pocket money off you. All right, I'm going to push these aside. We're going to wrap this up here, folks. I want to say one more time, thank you, Shiloh. Sample pack, very kind. I probably will have a few of these tonight, or at least a little. Is this 50 mils? They're all 50 mils. That one looks bigger because it's like glass. It's not though. I already turned the pirate ship around, Coin Captain. You've turned it around and it's like, kids, you're not coming. There's going to be no activities. We're turning around and going right home. Slap you kiddos. All right, so we're going to wrap this up here, folks. I'm going to polish this off here. Just want to say it again. Charlotte, you are missed on DLive. From me anyway, and from other people that have spoken up here. This does suck. It is good that you've asked and that you've ticketed and you've emailed. It is shit that DLive is not responding. That's always going to go down as a sour point. There are many different sour points on this platform or on DLive. That's one of them for me. It's a shame that that's where we're at. I don't have any explanation for it. I wish someone would step up and like manage this site and work this crap out, but they're obviously not. So you're sitting in a virtual state of limbo right now. That sucks. Not only are you a huge supporter of DLive, but you're a huge supporter of individual streamers. Coin Captain, Hendrik, me, yeah, we're all here in this boat together. And even Gil back in the day, right? I know, and regardless of... Oh, by the way. Oh, I just had a flashback. I got... Gil said he would talk to me after Christmas. Okay, fair enough, that was last year, but that means that I could still expect a call from him after Christmas, because it's Christmas in like a week or two, hey? So maybe I'll get a call from Gil and everything will be fine. He said, I'll call you after Christmas. I mean, he didn't say what year. I mean, he still could come through with that, right? It doesn't matter what year. I'm being silly. what I'm illustrating, or what I was trying to illustrate before I got sideswiped because of a memory, is that Shiloh was here and she was supporting many different streamers, and now through a strange bug, feels like a bug, right? Like, this can't be intentional. Is it intentional that DLive do not answer her tickets and do not respond to her emails? Do you think that's intentional? Or do you think there's just no one there to get them? Because I don't know who the freaking staff are here. We got all these emotes for Christmas. Tidy and Red Jappy and someone else. Who are they? Who? When you submit a ticket, who gets it? And how come they're not answering? Anyway. Let's wrap it up here. I don't have an answer, and I never will, but Shiloh, I hope it gets resolved for not only your sake, but for our sake and for DLive's sake. Thanks for all you yahoos that have been here today on the stream with me. I see 17 likes on this stream. Hell yeah. That's really kind of you all. If you liked seeing me drink sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, smash that like button. And if you enjoyed this stream, share it out with all your fellow yahoos that enjoy streams. And I guess I'll see you yahoos tomorrow. Everybody aside from Shiloh, I'll see you on DLive tomorrow. Thanks again, Shiloh. Very kind of you. Cheers. Get him out of here. Get you out of there too. Go on.